And with the news at the top of the hour, former BDH financial officer Philip Chuka sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Unions marched to the Western Cape legislature calling for jobs and an end to corruption. Minister Ronald Lamola condemned violence caused by protesting farmers. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. For I Love Melville Drive News, good afternoon. I am Nompumadelo Kundi. The time now is 3:02. Philip Chuka has pleaded guilty to fraud, money laundering, corruption, and racketeering. He appeared in the Commercial Crimes Court in Palm Ridge, Magistrates Court in Gauteng on Wednesday, the 7th of October. The former CFO of BDH Bank entered into a plea and sentencing agreement with the state. Chuka will be testifying for the state in the main trial. He's been sentenced to 10 years in prison. 3 years have been suspended. Chuka's co-accused are expected in court on Thursday. Protesters marching to highlight some of the country's most pressing problems on Wednesday afternoon arrived at the Western Cape Provincial Legislature. The march seeks to raise awareness on government's inefficiency in tackling gender-based violence, dealing with corruption and unemployment, amongst other issues. The Western Cape Premier Alan Drive told protesters he would look into their demands, in particular the call for more jobs. As it stands, 321,000 jobs have been lost at the start of the pandemic in the Western Cape. Minister Ronald Lamola has condemned the actions of protesting farmers in Senegal. Violent scenes broke outside the Senegal Magistrates Court following a clash between police officials and protesting farmers. A police vehicle was overturned and subsequently sterilized. The minister released a statement saying the community had undermined the rule of the law. On Tuesday afternoon, the protesters formed the holding cell where Brendan Horner, murder accused, is held. Brendan Horner was a 23-year-old farm manager who was murdered last week Friday. Lockdown restrictions in Auckland, New Zealand will be lifted commencing Wednesday night. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has expressed her confidence that a second wave of COVID-19 infections in Auckland has almost been eliminated. And taking a look in on our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 rand 60 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 rand 52 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,346 rand 34 cents an ounce, and Brent crude at 654 rand 1 cent a barrel. Recapping in on our top stories, former VBS financial officer Philip Chuka sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Unions marched to the Western Cape legislature calling for jobs and an end to corruption. Minister Ronald Lamola condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new infections. Your next news bulletin will follow again at the bottom of the hour with myself and Mumbumelelo Fuji. Good afternoon, fam.
And of course, this is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 5 minutes past 3. I am the big one. Of course, I'm riding along with the most talented and the most beautiful person. Kiana Zizi any celebrities. Again, okay.
What's up? What's up? What's
How
up?
you doing?
I'm good as
I'm good,
well.
thanks, man. Today's such a nice chilling day. I like the
Yeah,
weather out there. There's so many things that we're going to talk about today.
yeah,
There's so many celebrities. There's so many characters as well.
yeah.
So it's about the hawks and the bolts and about the corruption and whatsoever, right?
Mm,
And also we're going to talk about the freedom of water.
yeah,
Gina the Rocket
yeah,
seeking
yeah.
justice for his murder of his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Also going to talk about Trey Songz.
Yeah.
And also going to talk about Mohan.
Mm,
That's always a great topic. Also going to talk about Casper revealing about him testing positive with the
yeah.
COVID-19, and also Linda Matova. And we're going to have a great feature, which is always shift drive. And it's going to be up again about polygamy. That's
That's
definitely a
very
very,
cool.
very great one. Because, wow, there's so many people who want to go with polygamy and other people don't.
Exactly.
You
Listen, it's gonna be a jam-packed show. Like O said, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Melville Drive with myself and O. It's gonna be a jam-packed show. It's a party. It's a Wednesday. I call it Women Crush Wednesday, right?
Really?
It's I mean it's
Who are
Wednesday
you crushing on?
on myself.
Wow.
I'm crushing on myself all day,
I thought
every
you said
day.
that you're crushing on me. What's your problem?
But you're not a woman. I
No.
said
Oh,
woman crush
women crushing.
Wednesday.
Oh,
I
okay.
told you.
I'm getting lost.
No,
I thought
no.
it's getting lost. Men crush and women crush.
No, it's Wednesday. It's all things ladies today. We're celebrating all things ladies.
We're celebrating
Yeah.
women in
Exactly.
power.
So if you're a woman out there, we celebrate you today.
Yes.
Thank you so much guys for choosing us on a wiki Wednesday.
Hey.
Chat to us. We are live right now on
Mm.
Facebook. It is www.ilovemarvel.live,
Yes.
and on Facebook and Twitter rather we also at www.ilovemarvel.live. Now the L Tata always saying for is not for losers, for longevity. There we go. So yeah, man, we are streaming out on all our social media platforms. So communicate,
Yes.
share the link, comment, do the things. We've officially touch base in I Love Melville. It is a Melville Drive.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it. And but since it's a Wednesday,
Yeah.
ke kopa le re ke leng Wiki Wednesday. Ke le kgopela.
What again?
Wiki Wednesday.
What is that?
What? You're starting again. You hear this girl again.
What is that?
You don't know what Wiki Wednesday is?
No.
Oh, come on. Okay, let me give. It's like you know what I'm getting
Just
for that.
say it.
Wednesday, Vegas.
Oh, okay. But you must remember I'm old.
To me, you're starting again. It's 2 years.
You guys remember I'm old,
No,
eh?
no.
I was born in the other generation, not
Really?
the
Ah, come on, just 1 year.
Big girl,
99.
I'm old. Please stop
Yeah, man, I
it.
feel like about already. But anyway, we talk about Ismail Hashule and him being corrupt.
Yeah.
I'm reading an IOL article, and he says, "I'm aware of the arrest warrant. They're coming." That's fake news.
Mhm.
Ismail Hashule.
Yeah.
Johannesburg ANC Secretary General Ismail Hashule has repeated talk that the news of his intended arrest was fake news.
Yeah.
Mahashule has gone on to record to confirm the independent media that he is aware that his name appears on a list of people allegedly earmarked for arrest by the NPA. And of course, he's going to say this. I'm going to repeat what he said. He's saying that I'm aware it's going to be a hollow type of arrest. They shouldn't spin it out. Mahashule said shortly before midnight on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So when I do
No, I was about to ask who the is that?
ANC Secretary
Yeah.
General.
No, the thing is, I'm very bad when it comes to like personal. Yeah, I don't.
Then now you
Yeah. Now you must. Now I'm listening.
So also there was a story about him with the scam. It was a scam or something.
Okay.
Scam or something.
Yeah.
So this article said there is a group that Mahashule was arrested over his role on the virtual project.
Yeah.
He will be charged with alleged failure to exercise oversight related to created during part of investigation.
Hectic.
Very hectic because I mean, come on, this guy has been touting the money of South Africa.
Yeah.
There's so many, we all know that most people are in the poverty state.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
there's so many people that usually have
Yeah.
and it's not really a good thing where you have to now go back to people who think who say that they support the country, but we don't see what they still stealing from us.
Okay.
Fighters for freedom are not criminals. One thing that should be put out and continues not to say of the free state. Money to empower was allegedly Meanwhile, the whole statement calling the report of impending arrest and malicious intent to undermine the integrity of the organization. Right? The Hawks will also like to particularly distance itself from the IOL report regarding the so-called impending arrest against Mahashule.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So there's going to be more said I just hope that the story just comes out to us and more because what we know with this person, what has this guy been doing? Because this guy, I mean, like, he's been in this political for so long.
Yeah.
He's been stealing from so many people.
Yeah.
And why do you have to use money? We have to just have the army.
Exactly.
Because last year we experienced a drought. That was like one of the worst drought that we had from 2011. And now he's still stealing money from his people. We have to get the livelihood crops.
Yeah.
To get like what insecticides to help these crops grow. Because we all know that last time there was a situation where all these crops were eaten by losses. I'm thinking about switching a while.
Are you hungry?
I'm very hungry. I've been chewing gum.
I can see. I can feel it that you're pretty much hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Drink water.
I don't know. Full. I need a meal. So if you give me this Wednesday, it will be just 2 beggars, and I'll just take care of the rest. Just for you to know that
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
So we're talking about the locusts eating the crops. You know, we all know that these are certain things that they're not uncalled for. But if we get certain products so that they can help people, in order for the informing things to go on, then why do we get that? I really don't like what's happening in this political state.
Yeah,
because the government isn't like helping anyone.
But I've been saying since forever.
Yeah.
Our government is up.
It is really
I don't know what needs to be done so that corruption is stopped completely. And I'm not saying it's stop if I'm not saying like it's a nothing because it's impossible here. I mean, like it's everywhere. Not even, but exactly, we mustn't make it a thing of like it's normal. You understand? And if like I even suggested, if the people in higher positions are the ones doing this, then what about us, the citizens?
What about us?
We are literally like, okay, we're following their rules and we're just seeing what they're doing.
Yeah, actually, and funny how they always come up with the thing with they got a whole plan of what they're going to do through the whole year. That's
the national speech budget. Yes.
And then they tell us on what they're going to provide.
Yes, but do they meet those requirements? They don't. Maybe 20%. Yeah, nah, you know they will try. Okay, 5.
But
maybe I stretch it.
Government.
Okay, 5. Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, come on. If you go like, let's say, they call it the prison, right? You see on how the sanitation is. Really isn't okay. Some taps not working. People don't have electricity.
Yeah.
People are living in the dark, and then you get like pages where people switch on the candles, and then they spin them whatsoever, and catch it onto a curtain.
Yeah.
Now somebody has to lose the house or their home.
It's actually State of the Nation address.
State of It's all like you watching it?
I used to, not anymore. I don't know. I'm tired of hearing the same thing all over and over. Honestly. I am physically here, mentally I'm not here. I can't we am I busy? Let's kill it here first. Let's do what we gotta do. And then
we want to leave this South Africa.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, let's kill it here first. Let them know who we are, and then we leave. And say goodbye.
My friends don't want to leave.
Why?
I don't know, because I mean, like, I'm such a great being to be around and whatsoever.
Yes, you are friend.
You petty time. You petty all Netflix. Yo. Hey guys, you know what we're talking there? I'm going to buy a phone. I really have to buy a phone.
You have a phone.
I do have a phone. That's the problem.
How come guys, any brand out there for phones, please sponsor a very different brand, Big O.
I don't need a sponsorship. I can buy my own. What's your problem?
You'll be saving.
I'll be saving.
This
No, people at home must understand.
Apple wants to sponsor you.
Okay, Apple pull through some
But
signs.
you just said you don't want to be sponsored, so maybe they're gonna declare the whole thing. Be like,
They won't declare it.
before that.
No, give them that name. The people have been sponsored by iPhone, Apple. You understand? So we're talking about this thing where, you know, our gent over here called Ismail Khashoggi, the NC Secretary General, will be arrested. I'm so glad that he's going to be arrested, because at least we're kicking out the bad potatoes, the bread and waters outside the pack, because we can't get spoiled over a small thing. I understand it's a big thing and it's really hurting our economy and whatever. You know, it's funny how there's always corruption everywhere, right?
Yeah.
But it's funny, like other countries, they're not sure. Let's say you get a 56 million tin right? At least you would, let's say for the product you get, let's say, 10.
Yeah.
You need to spend it like another 2 for 12 million. So it doesn't show what it's something that you see. No, and don't make us see all your bad things, all your bad traits. Because at the end of the day, you come out as a family man and you want to help those who are in need, but the needs are not being, delivered. That really isn't quite a great thing because, wow, even if you watch the stage capture inquiry, you can see all the news that are coming out because South Africa is really going down to a hellhole.
Yeah.
It really isn't a true thing. So, guys, can we try to fix the country?
Yeah, I've been saying this for the longest time. I don't know what needs to be done. I don't know. Do you feel like we need new leaders?
Yeah.
Like maybe
I think we need a new part because
Yeah.
these ones that are part of the youth, they're also getting something. They're also getting something because I mentioned this earlier when I was with X that my friend, he's in a political group on the fourth same same party.
Yeah.
They're given 600 airtime to canvas and to campaign for people to vote for, people to get attached to this particular party. So you see how they're already getting all the something that's like the most inside. At least we know that we're 600 airtime.
Yeah.
And already you're linked to the country because you don't know that.
True.
So that's why I'm saying that we need a new party that we can see potential in, and then we'll try to help the country. It's really something's really hard.
Yeah.
We had this whole thing, we fought for the freedom. We understand that you for the freedom, but let's move on. This war must go on.
Literally, honestly.
Yeah. The funny enough, because you told me that you don't know what happened, but I was going to ask you, what do you think we should do?
I also don't know. I'm asking for what should be done. Should we get new leaders?
Yeah.
But you also gave a very good point in terms of like getting a new party.
Yeah.
But I'm scared that yes, let's say you start your own party. Maybe you are the big O, whatever, and you're competing with EFFs and the ANC and the DSN. What guarantee are we you are going to be better from them? Because EFF, they came, they did their own thing, and also still wondering what's happening.
What really is happening?
So I think the problem is when you look at it from the outside, you have a lot to say.
But when you're inside,
like, what's happening? You understand?
I also ask people this question and the reason whatsoever, right? If you were in the shoes, would you reply or would you say all the things that you have to say in that particular
situation? Yes.
You understand? Because come on, though. Let's say right now, I'm going to 10 entrepreneurs. When you were in a higher position, and I know you will be together. And obviously, you know how black people, they know they're in a position. Let's say that. But obviously, when they go, for instance,
not all.
Okay, most. Some.
Yeah, not all.
The least, maybe.
Yeah.
Over the least. So I'm saying that maybe at least we should I don't know, try to like, okay, for instance, bring out young people. Try to look out for that. Let's say we go around and looking for people who know how to lead people. Looking for people who are always heard. And it's funny how we all have that privilege. Will always be listened to, and all the decisions will be better because they have better decisions for us as a group and for them. They also benefit, they benefit more than us. But still, at the end of the day, we're all happy. So at least we go around looking for these young leaders and whatsoever. I think we can get to a great point where everybody goes okay, and we understand that we also need to be humanitarian. Because you being a humanitarian, you understand what another human being needs something that you have that could help their life. The likes of water. That's one thing that most people do not understand, that it's a need. It's really a serious need, and we have to, give them and whatsoever. So I was also saying that we're not we and we grew up together and whatsoever. See you, for instance, go GTI. And I want you to what's happening to you. I can see you having money and whatsoever. People are only investing something. And obviously, you have done somebody grow up with this person and whatsoever. At least let me try to do something. But at least whatever you're giving him is helping the community. That's one thing that they're forgetting. They want to eat, and not give. That's one problem that we're facing with the South African people. Are so greedy.
The first question I'll ask you, what are you doing?
Meaning? In terms of what?
I get it, you got, let's say, I get it, you, I content you following through the story.
What am I doing?
I get it, you say you come to me and ask me, Kahi.
With entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be asking you, what are you doing? In terms of like, what are you doing with your life?
Okay. And with
That.
the business sector, right?
Yes.
And with that, I'll tell you, okay, Shab, I'm into supplying or I'm into
Yes.
construction and whatsoever.
Yeah.
You know, because you're in a higher position,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, you need someone for you to but
Uh,
you all know that nothing's harder in South Africa.
true.
And that's where the problem starts. Where for you to give me that project now, I have to give you something.
Yes.
You understand?
Here's the thing, the first question that I'll ask you, Ne, I'll ask you, what are you doing? And the one answer that that would really make me say, okay, let me help you,
Yeah.
is when you tell me that I've been hustling or I've been trying and reaching out to different people in
Yes.
terms of help. But if you're just gonna sit at home
Mm.
and reach out to me and be like, "Ah, hey, I need ABCG,"
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, what are you doing?
What
How are you
doing?
how are you
Changing?
changing,
Yes.
or how are you changing the world, or how are you making yourself a better person?
Yes.
You can't just sit at home and say, "Kathy, please plug me,"
Mm-mm.
and I'm seeing you not doing
Anything.
absolutely nothing about it.
That's what, because we have to see what you bring to the
To the
table.
table, exactly.
I can't be honest with you, I have not knowing what you're going to give me.
Yeah,
Because if I'm giving you something,
yeah,
you give and you get. It's just
true.
how it is.
Yeah,
Everyone with God's favor. For you to get something, you have to give it out.
true.
You understand?
With
And that's the
God's
problem. You know, the reason why now these people are going down into this but justice hole and whatsoever is because they will always be, they never want to help people. And we all know that we are God. So God all loves every single individual.
Yeah,
So for you that no, you're the chosen one and whatsoever because
yeah,
you were given a high position does not mean that you have to be greedy.
true,
I mean, like greediness is really killing the whole system.
true.
It
It's.
really isn't cute because and we have to let this stop, man. And
I actually asked. Sorry, before you
yeah.
continue, do you think let's say we get, for example, a new president, maybe someone who is a bit younger, maybe in someone who is fresh from wherever.
Yeah.
Do you think that they will be able to hold the country?
We actually have a scouting process, right? So by that means is that we have to check your leadership qualities first.
Uh-huh.
And if you check that box, we're taking you out to training sector or whatsoever, where you have to get all the training that you need to actually hold up a country. Because that's one thing. You can never, let's say you're growing up, you're going to ask you what you want to be. It's highly impossible for someone to tell you that they want to be a president.
Yeah.
And that must stop. Because we have to get a whole presidential course, to be honest.
Mm. So you feel like people should go to school
for that.
For being a president? Okay.
Because
all right.
nobody says, oh, you will wake up one day and say, no, I want to pick up and be a president.
Yeah.
People will be asking, oh, what are you thinking? You understand? At least as South Africa, let's change this. Let's change
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Let's be the first country to actually bring up a course where you can help people to run for a president.
Yeah.
And we have young minds, so much of minds, but so many perspectives.
Yes.
They can help them people. And what I know about us, we're of this generation, we always want to win. It's about securing the back. And if you want to secure if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. We all know that us black people, despite black people, us as the generation of youth, we can actually get to that point where we have a 4-year degree course where you can be a president. And we know now we have school background.
I think it's going to be a bit tricky. So what's going to happen to? Because remember, we have to have one president at the end of the day, right? So what's going to happen to those who do? Let's say this course has been created, right? And then only one person. So are we going to involve the public, or let me rephrase, are you going to involve the citizens for us to vote for the president, or is it still going to be how they do? Because I don't know how they choose president.
I get the presidency. It's already like let's say if you're a presidential, if you're a president in the party, let's say for instance, the DA has got their president, right? So meaning once you guys are chosen for president or for the whole country, you yourself in the DA you're going to be president of the country. Because already you're a party. So by that means, since they are already political party, we have now a streamline, right? A streamline of we have this course, and then for you see the gap in a certain political party, we put you there. In a certain political party, we put you there. We put you there. We put you there. And if you see all those other people who are just like not ordinary level, just above the ordinary level, now we put them as the executive things, the executive. Now we build up a whole new party. And make that a commission thing. I'm gonna get a commission constitutional law that every single 5 years, all political parties have to change the whole stuff.
Okay.
And now this court bring out into new people. And now because it's funny on how there's so many parties that we know. This one is for the blacks.
Yes.
This one is for colors.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
It really
Because
has to
already
stop.
with our current campaigns or
Yeah.
rather our political, what do you call them?
Party.
Yes.
Yes.
Already that we've already divided in terms of
Yes.
the race. We know that DF was winning.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
you understand, we already know. So I think that shouldn't be
The case.
the case.
It really shouldn't be.
You
You
understand?
understand? So now we know that every 5 years, every party has to change. We bring in new people. We bring in what would be fit for that present political party. And I'm telling you, Joe, the country's going to be in a whole. Now, I've been seeing now the competition. This whole thing is a competition, right? Since we bring all the people that are studying for that, course, are being put out, and we have a spotlight for them, a platform for them. Now it's it's time for your campaigns. Tell the people what they want to hear and actually deliver in the process of also campaigning.
Yeah.
Let's say at a campaign and whatsoever, these rallies and whatsoever, you assign people that will bring out groceries to certain houses and whatsoever at the campaign too. You bring out body announcement tax that on this day of our rally, before you can go to a rally, you'll be given out maybe a Jojo tank. You'll be given out a grocery pack. You'll be given out certain food. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like that, I'm telling you, with the heart of people, because they know they will take it. That's one thing that I feel like that's a good move. Maybe I hope you're watching wherever somebody that's enough.
Yeah.
Coming from.
Yeah.
Please, let's do this. Let's get the government rolling. Let's get the country rolling because wow, we're not in a good state.
All right.
Now, let's get. There's also someone who's been dealing with RDP housing scams, and now he's wanted by the court. And the thing is, we can't see the screen right now, but I hope our new probably share screen. But we'll probably talk about that. But I just want a young insight there. It's a serious crime investigation of the Hawks in Pumalanga. It's looking for it's Fiso Johannes Kumar. I'm going to repeat it. It's Fiso Johannes Kumar. Please, guys, if you know anybody with this name, please let us go. And this unit said on Tuesday. Hawks said they believe Kumar has valuable information in an ongoing investigation into Rockwell Reconstruction Development Program (RDP) houses for he's a 40-year-old and is alleged to have received more than 700,000 from applicants for RDP houses in Middleburg in October. So yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this because this is really a serious issue. Because people need help.
Definitely they do.
I mean, like imagine right now you're running away with 700K.
Yeah, while someone out there from a different province doesn't even have like a roof
over their head. And funny how this thing is free. All RDPs are free. You just been given you give out a deed. This house is a land to you. In the next 2 years, your house will be built, your RDP house will be built, and you'll have to move in. That's what it must be a must. Good, it must be highlighted in red. Actually in red, because come on, people need resources, people need houses, people need roofs over their heads. It's not really a great thing to see somebody on the street doing something. And also, for me, I feel like shelters should also have a rehabilitation center. But these people shouldn't know. But that's a topic for another day because we're still talking about housing and this guy with the hawks in the RDP housing scam, right? And we're gonna have to move on to the news with no moment with the news headline.
And with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour, the time now is 3:30. Former BBS Chief Financial Officer has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for fraud. Unions of March to the Western Legislature called for jobs and an end to corruption. Minister Ronald Lamula prevents violence caused by protesting farmers. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. And it's taking a look in and our finances. The dollar is trading at 15 rand 60 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 rand 33 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 51,346 rand 34 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 654 rand 1 cent per barrel. So I love Malvo.news. Good afternoon. I am Malelo Kubi. The time now is 14 minutes past 3. It makes me follow again at the top of the hour with myself, Malelo. Thank you.
+3 and this is the Melville Drive big O and Kagiso package from ZZ the celebrity Z. And how you doing?
I'm good.
Very good. And we're just talking about the Hawks thing. And we're also talking about the bold news. We're gonna talk about the bold news
Let's
as well.
cover the current affairs quickly.
The current
And then
yes. So I was talking about this Fiso Johannes Kumalu guy who's been scamming RDP housing for his receipt for more than 700,000. So it is alleged that Nyantane, 43-year-old, and an employee of Steve municipality colluded that with Kumal to defraud applicants for RDP housing in Middleburg. Nyantane misrepresented herself as having the authority to receive money from dispute applicants. The frauded victims were given a bank account of Kumal to deposit funds which amounted to just over 700,000 that Pay reportedly shared the proceeds. Nyantane and Kumal were summoned to appear before the Middleburg Magistrate Court on July 24, 2020. However, only Nyantane managed to honor the court appearance while Kumar sent a sick note stating he's not feeling well. So do you understand that this guy's trying to run away from justice and whatsoever? Because it seems as if like for him to appoint people or give people housing that they need, now they have to
pay.
It really isn't a good thing.
I
Guys,
also don't understand why are we paying if people must pay for free housings and stuff.
really,
So why?
I mean, like, come on. Because why now you're making it seem as if now because I'm in a higher position, you can sell something.
Yes.
No, it really isn't good. That's our free housing. That's one thing you should know. That's if you guys or anyone call anyone please guys, please do call the cops very quickly. The court also ordered Kumalu appear alongside Nyandile on the follow-up date, which was August 2020. But he wants again obscured. One that's actually trying to run away from this whole thing. It really isn't a cute thing. Anyone with a wish about his whereabouts is urged to contact the investigating officer in the case. Sergeant Amos Mashampo on 071 481 3069. I'm going to repeat it again. 071 481 3069. Or contact the crime stop, which is 0860 01 111. I'm going to repeat it again. 0860 01 01 11. Sorry for that, guys. Or by sending it off via the SAPS app. All information will be treated with restricted confidence. Please, guys, we really have to get this guy because he's literally now a wanted gent. He's running away. It really isn't a cute thing. Let's fix the country, please, guys. So we're going to talk about
Yes.
we're going to talk about what these ball drivers have been doing.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't a cute thing.
Exactly. Last night, you watched a checkpoint yesterday. I didn't, but I saw on my WhatsApp status, everyone was on about watch checkpoint. Checkpoint. I was like, oh, what's this thing? Because I was a bit busy. But apparently, they were addressing the whole Bolt saga thing that took place. You know about last night's episode of Checkpoint, reporting on how unsafe the whole Bolt thing is, especially for women out there. So I wasn't able to watch the whole episode, but if you watch, please drop your comments on the comment section so that we know. But they gave some few tips on how how women should approach these things, and these tips are very, very, very useful. Tip number 1 is always share your live location with your family and friends. So basically, what it means that when you arrive or when you request the post, you must share the information of the driver, the number plate, everything, maybe to a friend or a family member, or maybe on your WhatsApp status, so that maybe the next 10 minutes or 15 or even whatever, you didn't get anything from you, then we know that actually Big O did share a link.
And then
Let's trace it and maybe that can help.
it really is also nice because funny how I was not funny how tragic it is that now on the tweets saying that now we have to check if the door has been put on with the child lock, and it's not safe for us too because I use it every time to go back home, right? And I have to check now every single time on the door and whatsoever. Then the guy will just laugh and I'll tell him I'm sorry for this, even though it makes you feel accountable. But we really have to check.
Yes, it's very, very important. And point number two, rather, tip number two is always check the boot. Now, this is a bit, so basically what it is that when you get into the car, you need to check the boot.
You know what you can do? You're a girl, right? So you carry your bag and whatsoever. Make it seem as if you're putting your bag in the boot.
So what if it's like a small baggie?
Tell him that something it needs handling.
I think just be like, yo, bro, I need to check what's in there.
But it's gonna be some type of way on the way,
But
though.
it's also going to be some type of way when you just be like, I put my bag in the boot.
Yeah, because it's the trust here that needs to be handled with care. Tell him that. Lie.
But I get you. But let's say it's a small bag, friend. My thing is, what if it's a small, tiny handbag?
Check.
Nah, no, it's a couple of the bag.
Yeah, something
How?
you're kind of very low and you've got funny ways of putting things in your bag. But let's get serious. But I understand that you know it's a tricky thing.
Because you know one thing was check the boot because the driver will always hide people in there.
Really?
Yes, it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to check.
Guys, do you hear that? Let's check your
Because
boots.
they will maybe, for example, the driver everything there, and then when you come in, you're the next victim, and then right now you're part of it, and then the guy will request, someone will request the same driver, it will go to another person, and then it's just going to be an ongoing thing.
This thing is because today, funny enough, now we're going to talk about it. When we got into this guy didn't even know that it was he's always this guy is always appointed to come fetch me and my friends, right? So this guy pulls up like killing us, like I'm always but he's like, so there's a girl texted the taxify driver and said that can you please, I don't have money, can me and you have some sexual intercourse so that I can pay? Now do you understand?
The girl was saying to the guy.
Now the guy can send a message back. And funny enough, the guy and whatsoever, you know how sometimes guys go run there. But obviously when it's time for that deed to happen, because I'm sorry, I don't have money, then what do you mean? Because I brought you here. And that's when the altercation starts. And now the girl's gonna go back to the police reporting a rape case, or it's gonna be a murder. So even you girls back at home and please the slick kind of mentality. Let's be serious. If you don't have money to get, just try to call your mom. If something can happen, call into the to go to or if you just say I don't have money. I can't make it.
Let's not increase the problem. Let's rather try to solve the problem and not just make the problem a bit
Two
worse.
wrongs can never make one right.
And then on the third tip is when traveling alone, sit behind the driver. So I don't know how does this help though? When you can't really see what's happening. All right, that makes sense. So whenever you travel alone, I know sometimes I request from your house to Geneva alone, you are not sure me. So what you can do is just try to sit behind him and just also when you call him Ubing or a text or whatever boat, whatever, don't get there and now you're on your phone and you chilling. Try to be woke and try to see what's happening. You understand? How about that different routes? Can be like, yo, why are we going to when somebody comes to work and now he's taking a different route? Why are we taking a different route when I'm used to that? And then if you start saying it's faster, so be like, no, let's use the route that I'm used to. And if you start saying, then be like, if we don't stop this car any minute from now, literally I'm calling the police.
Please.
You understand? So
that really is
very, very important.
We have to make you guys stay safe at all times, you know.
And then the point number 3 is getting into the car, close the door, and try open it again and see if there's no lock. So for example, so when you arrive, you close the door, try open it again and close it again to see if because he might close it very quickly, and then there's
There's
no way they go
well,
out.
and please, if you find it that it's locked, ask him why is he
why
locking.
is it locked?
Yeah, and tell him that if he says no, it's not safe. Tell him no. I'd rather keep it like
I'd rather
this
keep
for
it like
my
this.
safety. Thank
True.
you.
Very, very important. And then the last one is by any means avoid traveling alone. I cannot stress enough about this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's beyond your control.
Actually.
Sometimes you can control it. If it's possible, try hit up your friend and be like, Big O, where are you?
Yeah.
I'm requesting to go to work. Can we request together?
Yes.
That is
please.
much safer.
That'll be much safer.
Instead of just traveling alone. And also, if I always say that try and make a relationship with these people.
Yeah.
For example, if you're used to one person, try and talk, get his number and be like, listen, can you be my, if you trust them, try and be like, can you be my driver throughout? You understand?
Monthly
So that so that I don't have to request all the time. I just hit you up and be like, yo, I need to go somewhere. That's if he's around though.
Yes.
You understand? If he's not, that's a different story.
Alright.
And then ladies, try to request women. I don't know how you can see the driver is a woman, but I think we need more women to drive the ladies out there.
Actually.
And men must just drive men.
But,
and then
but sometimes you must understand that even these women are used for such situations.
Really?
Yeah, because it's now we think it's safer.
Yeah.
Even how with these heists are happening and whatsoever, or banking, what's this? You go work in a bank and cash heists and whatsoever.
Yeah.
They actually go there with the girl and makes it seem as if no, it's less safer and whatsoever. But that girl has backup. So that has a it's safe, but it's not safe too, because we never know anyone.
And also, when you request them, try change your name from a girl's name maybe to a
man's name,
so that a guy. And also, you can also play tricks with him. So when you get there, try and be like on a call, act like you're on a call, and be like, yo, baby, get a mama guy. Just give him like that if he tries anything funny, he knows who you're on the call, and you're giving the person like maybe give it a, let's say, spa. And be like, if it's a spa, I'm about to get You can act. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you can act. Come on, for your life, you have to act.
For your safety as well. So it's very important.
So other points done.
Yes, the tips are done.
Okay.
So yeah, man,
it really was a great thing, and the time is exactly 13:06.
Why 15:42?
No, I said 15. Okay, 15:42. Mara Kenya go ita 15:42. Mara.
Okay.
Kenya go ita sela sa go sekolong sela man.
Okay.
Okay, the time.
I mean, big. Oh.
When I got big here. You know what? Let me just move along with this time. This is the Melville Drive. You'll know what time it is. You'll know who this is. And for those who don't know me, this is the big. I'm not riding alone. I've got Kagiso.
Hey, try click on the article there.
Which article, babes?
Check. Just click on the article.
Why are you telling me to click on the article? Because I'm also on a new one. Starting now. What's your problem? You have one a month. Guys. Guys. But anyway, let me just go into this article. You know, but we're not gonna be done with the balls, and we give them the tips. Or should I read out what it's saying?
Yes, please, just in brief.
Okay, let me just go into this thing.
Yes, while are you there?
Yeah, I'm getting there now because there's just a problem with the network. I'm just gonna adjust the time right now. Yes. It is exactly 14 minutes. 15:43. Right? I'm sorry with the time. I'm just nervous today. I don't understand.
Why
but anyway, let's talk. Can we talk? So South Africans talk to Twitter to share the thoughts after a drama-packed episode of Checkpoint on ETV aired on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
The episode was focused on e-hailing services like Uber and Bolt, revealing horrific stories of physical and sexual abuse at the hands of criminals. Checkpoint divided deep into the issue of negligence by the services, often exposing customers to danger through criminals who intercept requests on the app only to rob and sexually assault people. Guys, this is really not a good thing.
Definitely it's not. I want to go watch that episode.
We really have to go, and we're gonna read a couple of tweets. South Africans reacted to this episode on social media after two women shared their encounters at almost the same spot, only a month apart. See the replies, and we're gonna talk about it. It says people are still going to cry about it, and people are still going to use it. And that means that's really not a good thing, because we can't just cry. We must make things better. And there's another one that says, I've never been this scared in my life. Bolt was the easiest transport I used. I'm literally scared to even go to the mall. Yeah, this is not quite good.
Which one is cheaper between Bolt, Taxify, and Uber?
Bolt is Taxify is the same. They just changed the name.
All right.
Yeah. But so Uber's very expensive.
Okay.
And it also goes on. There's another person it's Chie Matiri, so at Pella. Oh my goodness, the money wasn't enough. He had to rape her too. No, man, something is wrong with these men. We must search the boot of the Uber we will be using, especially at night. I'm so upset.
Mm, mm, mm. And you know what? Because I feel like these transport, they make it easy for ladies, especially when they go out. You be like, no, it's fine, we'll request.
Yeah.
And then let's say you're coming out from the club at 2 o'clock in the morning or 3, and now we already saying no to the gents in the club because we know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And now if we request, we know what's gonna happen. It's just like
what
where do
should
we
you go?
run? Where do
Yes.
we run?
And you can't
to?
always be in the house the whole time.
Well, you can.
Come on.
You
Now what about your
can.
life now? You can't stop
It
your life
doesn't
because
mean
of a certain
no. It
individual.
doesn't mean when you're at home, your life is literally on a standstill.
But you
No,
can't stay in the house because of a certain individual.
no. But you're protecting your safety.
But not because of a certain
But
individual.
what's gonna happen if you go there and now you get
This thing
raped
must
and
just
raped?
stop. At the end of the day, it should stop.
But it's not gonna stop anytime
We must
soon.
make it stop.
But it's not going to stop. That's what I'm saying, Jorge. I
No.
wanted for it to stop
Okay.
personally, but it's not going to. Like not now. Maybe I don't know I don't know what needs to be done. Honestly speaking,
All right.
I don't know what needs to be done, but it's not something that it will decrease or it will change by tomorrow.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So what's gonna happen so now that we are in this pandemic, what's gonna happen now? So you're saying, Jorge, we must just continue to go out
In the pandemic.
and no, I'm talking about this
Okay.
thing is saga. Now that I get you saying, Jorge, you can't be at home or you can put your life on hold because of one individual.
Yeah.
So you're telling me, Jorge, I must now risk by going out because with mentality to know what's happening in our country, and I still go out, and it's like I'm inviting the danger to come,
But
where you can avoid it.
despite that, that's the reason why we gave out tips, so that your life must not be on hold,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just for you to try to stay safe at the end of the day.
yeah.
You know.
I say be home, stay home and be safe.
Manora. Manora Mara. But anyway, it continues on to say, according to Open News, South Africans were in a rude reality check after a checkpoint exposed the services for negligence and failing to acknowledge their mistakes and apologizing or compensating the victims. One moment on the show was a victim of kidnapping, armed robbery, and sexual assault slammed the e-hailing services, Uber, for their arrogance towards her after falling victim through the service. That really isn't a cute one. Please share your thoughts, and also by leaving it, did you watch Checkpoint? What are your thoughts on that episode? Let's talk about this and this thing. Like, it really just has to stop.
Yeah.
It's not a cute thing, and we don't want to hurt our women because getting bokoto tare. Despite in bokoto, you can't just hurt anyone at the end of the day. And now there's a new thing. Now you have to celebrate because wow.
Okay.
Joseph Suburb voted one of the world's 40 coolest and kindest neighborhoods.
Melville.
Ha! Do you hear that?
Melville has been voted.
For the world's 40.
Yes, you said Joburg.
Joseph Suburb voted
Oh.
one of the world's 40 coolest and kindest
But
neighborhoods.
I didn't get the most important part is the Melville.
Yeah,
Oh, you're still going.
Yes. So I'm giving.
Commercial.
Yeah.
How?
We must actually have a commercial for Melville, man, so that we can understand that we are one of the coolest suburb and neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
Aye,
I'm
man, guys,
happy.
around the world.
Literally. Well done.
Well done. Well done. Well done, guys. That really is a good thing,
Yeah.
International City Guide Time Out has released its annual list of the world's 40 coolest neighborhoods.
Yes.
And Joseph's athletic suburb of Melville has again made the cut. In fact, Melville is even cooler than before, having moved up to 15 places from last year. It was ranked number 48. Wow.
I think
We have the impact.
We are
Yeah,
here. Because we are here now. Now we took it to the
live.
next
We took it to the
level.
top, man. Come on, we are very,
Yeah,
very
man.
cool.
Yeah.
The list, which features those neighborhoods that are places to be food and fun, art and culture, atmosphere and personality,
Yeah.
is based on the results of 2020 Time Out Index survey and the opinions of the Time Out's editors and experts.
Yes.
In the light of COVID-19 pandemic, this year Time Out has also sought to highlight those areas where people, community, and businesses have helped each other through shared tribulations. Guys, get on today. Oh my god. As they put it out, right now more than ever, it's cool to be kind. The Time Out website describes Melville as being a joyous, everyone knows everyone kind of place. That really is so cute, man. We really great that we one of the coolest cities in the world. Top 40.
You know why you nervous? Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
But you said it.
Yeah, I'm out now.
Oh, you cool.
I am the big old back again. Come on. What do you take me for? I'm only nervous for 2 minutes and I'm back in the game. What's your problem? Hectic. Yo, look at me like, what are you saying, bro? Like,
yeah, we like, what's happening? We shocked.
I'm gonna mize you.
You.
Literally mize you. But anyway, we're gonna talk about Lady Mbals Dlamini. How do I get invited to the show? What do you mean? How do you get invited to the show? Like, are you like? I don't know how to answer this. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
As a guest, okay, as a guest, we'll talk to one of my producers,
Yeah,
and we'll
we'll
just wrap it up. Please just jot down
just your
the
details,
details, and
then
then
we
we'll take it
will.
from there. I'm sorry for that. Like Mbali, sorry, ne? I was leading Bali. No, you're gonna get tell us yourself, and we'll talk more about you once you get invited. But
Yeah,
like for sure, you're gonna get invited. That's one thing you should know.
definitely.
Definitely. I man, girl, I want about to it.
Yeah,
Ah,
send us a DM
send
of
a
your
team.
details, and then our
Yes,
producer will
we'll deal with
will
it.
deal with it. Yeah.
Yes, we really would like. Yeah, okay. Can
Yeah,
you ask?
she will send on the DM.
No, but let me talk to her. And like, oh,
Oh,
Simbal.
okay.
Do you like? Are you an influencer? What are you doing for the
Yeah, what are you all
community? What are
about?
you all about? Just talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us. We want to know who you are.
Oh, Aski. See, she's saying as a guest, and yes, and y'all are just loved. And I'm so
So
sorry, my
sorry.
darling.
No,
Listen,
so
we're gonna make it up to you. Let's invite her to say sorry. Ne?
actually,
let's do
maybe
it.
let's say probably we'll just do that. Yes, please.
Yeah,
We'll
definitely.
have
We
to
apologize, my love. We like laughing here. We're all about laughing out here. Ne?
laughing. We're just
We
crazy
love you.
beings.
We'll definitely
We really
love
do
you.
love you. This is I Love Melville.
Exactly.
And today is I Love Mbali.
Yes.
But let's get right to it. We're gonna have to talk about
Yeah.
celebrity news.
Before
Right?
that,
Okay.
friend, why? It's like relax.
Relax.
Yeah, relax.
Okay,
Let's
okay,
just
alrighty.
talk, right?
Okay.
We haven't done because I think like the bolt thing is a very serious
Yes,
issue.
alrighty.
In your honest opinion, this is now I'm talking to you now, not as a man. I'm talking
Okay.
to you as a South African citizen, one of like a citizen, right? What do you think needs to be done?
For these Uber things.
Yes. Or how can we go about it in terms of like what's currently happening? Like what's the
Yeah.
best solution do you think we should go about?
From yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not for the exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
These steps for instance, at Checkers they used to sell these pepper spray small pocket sprays, right?
Yeah.
You can also get a pocket taser too.
Mm.
That's one thing for you to keep yourself safe as well because
Yeah.
we don't know at any time whether you're walking, whether you're
Yeah.
in the Uber,
Yes.
right? At least we
yes.
know that just spray the pepper spray into his eyes, even though it will just cause some like
Yeah.
commotion whatsoever.
Mhm.
But at least just try to jump out of the car, or not the car, onto the front. Just try to handle the steering wheel while he's just going absurd,
Yeah.
and then just try to steer out onto
Mm.
the road, and then just make sure that you run to the nearest police
I
station.
hear you, but my thing is, what is the government
Doing.
doing about this?
Let's
What
do
is
this.
the
You know,
president? Wait, let me finish.
okay.
What is the president when he's sitting wherever he is?
What is he thinking?
He sees these things.
I feel like what we can do.
How do you allow? Excuse you. Sorry.
Okay.
How would you allow a mess in your own country? In
Okay,
your own
we're not saying
house?
necessarily he's allowing because he also mentioned
What
this.
is he doing about it? He's not doing anything. Him standing there and saying, "Men, stop raping women." It's not you doing
not
something
changing
about
anything,
it. You're
right?
just saying,
You know what I was thinking?
yeah.
Since now the bolts, you just like download the app and
Mm.
already you're automatically a thing.
Yeah.
What I would say is that this bolt app comes with a government link,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
That you have to
That's
get
a
into the
suggestion you mean, like,
it's a
okay.
suggestion
Yes,
that
yes.
now from you being a Bolt driver, you're
Mm.
registered as Bolt, but now Bolt
Yes.
has you. I mean, the government has to acknowledge you,
Yes.
meaning you have to be in the database. You have to
Yes.
write down all your ID numbers and whatsoever,
Mm.
so we
Inside a
know
contract.
inside a
Like, if
contract.
something happens,
Yeah,
this is how we
you
do
understand?
it.
And by all means, we must have now a sector where it's just for like with transport. So there's a sector, even though it's part of the private sector, but we put it into the government, and then there's a sector where every single car is being tracked by
Mm.
somebody. Because there's so many. Also, that's a creation of jobs too.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And we make sure we know now this person has just requested, and this person has fetched this car.
Mm.
We know, and we must make sure that we get like a small device, like something. We must just get something to make sure to track it. That the drivers themselves don't know that they're
Yes.
being tracked, despite knowing,
Yeah.
but they don't know where it's placed because they can also take it out. You understand?
Mm.
So
Okay.
also by that, what we
Mm.
can also do that if you're a driver, Now, by you registering into the database,
Mm-hmm.
the government now still has to check your car.
Monitor.
Not monitor, but you have to go into the garage. They have to insert that thing wherever it's inserted. Now
It's
you have to
monitor,
buy.
friend.
Go monitor.
Yeah.
Ha, get let some cool. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oops. But anyway, what I was saying, where now
Yeah.
you get into that garage,
Yes,
you
yes.
leave.
All right.
Or you just go upstairs and you do your own things that you're doing. They give you maybe a cup of coffee or a cup
Yeah.
of tea. While
Woo!
no, I can't even now we're trying to make you forget.
With what, with whose money? The government's money.
I can it's trying to help the safety of people too.
I get it, but I feel like
Yes.
already.
Okay, let's leave the cup and coffee thing.
No, I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I get we're having a conversation,
Yeah,
and
so
I'm hearing you.
yes.
What I'm saying is, if now we it's like raba bribe, ya know.
Araba bribe.
I
What?
mean, inviting them to sit down, have a cup of coffee when what's happening with our economy, for example, people are not getting
Okay.
paid, and I can go on and
Yeah, yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah.
Now we are it's like we are saying thank you. Please, it's like we're saying please don't do it. We beg you, don't do anything. Here's a cup of tea or cup of whatever.
Oh,
You
I
understand?
understand. Okay,
That's how
fine.
I view
View
it.
it. Okay,
Yes.
now I understand. That's a great point. So we can actually let's cut that out.
Yeah.
Guys, we just take you up to a certain point
Mm-hmm.
or upstairs or just around the corner.
Yeah.
And then you stay there. While they do whatever they're doing, they put in the tracker where it's supposed to be. And like guys, the best place to hide something is where nobody will think it is. Now, when you go feel like I'm and it's not gonna work because that's the
Yeah.
first place I'm going to have to look at.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I know you're trying to hide something.
Yeah.
You understand? Put it at the most useless and most unattended place. You understand? Because nobody's not gonna go just go there.
Yeah.
And we know that the track is there. And by that you have a 30-day trial
Yeah.
that you're put on.
Yeah.
With these people and for you to confirm. And
Yeah.
you must check the availability of this, not the availability, but the expiry date of your license and whatsoever.
Yeah.
Check your ID, check if you got
Yes.
the records of you being a
Yes.
criminal or
Yes.
whatsoever. We must
Yes.
make sure that this becomes not just as a as again self entrepreneurship kind of job,
Yes.
but we must also make it to be a creation of jobs under the government too, as an SOC too, a state of your state owned
Yes.
company,
Yes.
even though it's part of the private sector. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's probably what I'm thinking,
Okay.
but it's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop a picture to be like time consuming.
Okay.
You know.
Can you please just get this comment about what Bali has to say about herself?
Mm.
Yeah, because we really have to talk to her. Now she's saying, I'm a makeup artist. I do TV, magazine, music videos, and any occasions makeup. I do makeup tutorials and
Mm-hmm.
mentorship programs for young upcoming artists. I'm an ambassador for Hevelia Beauty and Pure Romance business owner.
Mm-hmm.
Recently been doing PR management for an upcoming hip hop artist who I'd like to bring with me to your show.
Oh.
We just shot a music video 2 weeks ago. That's me in a nutshell. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You today, let me tell you something in Bali. You are my woman crush. That's one thing you should
Wow.
know.
That's meant for you.
I'm not dating anyone anyway. But I'm not saying I want to date you. No. I'm just saying you're my crush. I'm just saying you're my
We'll
crush.
discuss it after.
We really have to
Yeah.
discuss. But I can we're still talking about this ball thingy.
Mm.
So where now what do you think should be done?
I'm gonna go on, and we're very late for the news. So let's
Despite the news, not yet time though. It's just 1 minute remaining. But
You know
anyway,
I love
this is
talking,
the
so I'm
Melville
gonna
Drive with
drag it.
this is the Melville Drive with the big O. The time is exactly 4 o'clock.
Mm.
I am the big O, and this is Kagiso Pachi, celebrity edit Chomziz. Hey,
Friend, if you can't say it, don't say it.
but I'm trying to give you the platform, I get.
What
But
do you mean? I already have the platform.
wow. Okay, Shab, this is Nompumelelo with the news. Let's get this.
In with the news at the top of the hour, former VBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Schuster sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Unions marched to the Western Cape legislature calling for jobs and an end to corruption. Minister Ronald Lamola condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. For I Love Melville.live news, good afternoon. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 3 o'clock. Philip Chusa has pleaded guilty to fraud, money laundering, and corruption and racketeering. He appeared in the Commercial Crimes Court in Palm Ridge, a magistrate's court in Gauteng on Wednesday, the 7th of October. The former CFO of VBS Bank entered into a plea and sentencing agreement with the state. Trusa will be testifying for the state in the main trial. He's been sentenced to 10 years in prison. 3 years have been suspended. His co-accused are expected in court on Thursday. Protesters marching to highlight some of the country's most pressing problems on Wednesday afternoon arrived at the Western Cape Provincial Legislature. The march seeks to raise awareness on the government's inefficiency in tackling gender-based violence, dealing with corruption and unemployment, amongst other issues. The Western Cape Premier Alan White told protesters he would look into their demands, in particular the calls for more jobs. As it stands, 321,000 jobs have been lost at the start of the pandemic in the Western Cape. Minister Ronald Lamula has condemned the actions of protesting farmers in Senegal. Violent scenes broke out outside the Senegal Magistrates Court following a clash between police officials and protesting farmers. A police vehicle was overturned and subsequently set alight. The minister released a statement saying the community has undermined the rule of the law. On Tuesday afternoon, the protesters stormed the holding cell where Brendan Hona, murder accused, is held. Brendan Hona was a 22-year-old farm manager. He was murdered last week, Friday. Lockdown restrictions in Auckland, New Zealand will be lifted commencing Wednesday night. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has expressed her confidence that a second wave of COVID-19 infections in Auckland has almost been eliminated. And taking a look in on our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 Rand 60 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 Rand 52 cents. Gold is trading at a high 31,346 Rand 34 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 654 Rand 1 cent a barrel. Recapping in on our top stories, former VBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Chusa sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Unions marched to the Western Cape Legislature calling for jobs and an end to corruption. Minister Ronald Lamula condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new infections. Your next news bulletin will follow again at the bottom of the hour with myself, Nompumelelo Kumbi. Good afternoon, fam.
And this is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 3 minutes past 4. I am the bigger with the none other most talented and mild and beautiful. Of course, that's how today. And beautiful Kagiso Mzizi and the celebrities. So now we're going to talk about the celebrity news. We're going to be talking about Gifile Mabote. We're going to also be talking about Junior the Rocker seeking justice for his friend, you know. We're going to also be talking about Casper testing a positive for COVID. Mohale wants a straight role to test his acting skill. And Linda Matoba has officially been a mom for a year now. Oh, give me close, honey. Is that why you're standing up for her? Okay. Linda Mtoba has officially been a mom for a year now.
Right? Oh, yes. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's worked over the river as well. She was on Isibaya as kind of what's her character name? I forgot it. I'll think of it when it's come. And Zama. Okay. And then she's now on the river as kind of what Nomonde.
Okay. Oh, that's Nomonde.
Yes.
Wow. Alrighty. Okay, I don't know that. Gifuloma was dragged after Bay Edwin Sodi has his assets seized. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a great story to talk about. But let's talk about Junior De Roca seeking justice about his murdered friend. Do you know his murdered friend?
I don't follow Junior.
Okay, his murdered friend was Mlu.
Okay.
Mlu was a great guy who was all money. You know, he was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
this
yeah.
flashy guy. And
Mm-hmm.
this was not the first time when he got shot. He got shot and they stole his
Yeah,
Rolex.
yeah, yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
So it really isn't a good thing. And according to Celebs, it says crime is a pandemic that affects everyone in the country,
Mm-hmm.
from celebrities to ordinary person on the
True.
streets. It is no secret with the law in South Africa doesn't favor anyone but criminals. Right?
Yes.
The police have a way of doing investigations.
Mm.
They collect all the data from the crime scene and they do follow ups according to how they structure the investigation. They take numbers of those who were there and call you in for statements. Right?
Mm.
This is at Junior Darok saying that because it's funny on how Joe, like they're always on at the crime scene and they're so serious and
Mm.
whatsoever. But ever fates that like they call you like twice
Mm.
and that's it. And then now you find that no, there's no case. There's literally nothing going on. I feel like the South Africa itself, the state itself, has
Yeah.
to come up with a way of investigating these things. Because if you watch Body ID Extra on JCV, you
Mm.
see how these people do the investigations. Even some investigations take like long years, but at the end of the day, there's justice. You
Mm.
understand? I
Mm.
feel like he really should seek justice. And it continues on to say, in a well-written thread, Julian Daraka updates his fans and everyone who's seeking justice for the slain gentleman Mluleka, a wise man in Mbowana,
Yeah.
was brutally murdered last week at a parking lot outside Rich Durban.
Mm-hmm.
He was allegedly murdered by Mangowa George, aka Big Bucks, a very feared man from Durban. This might be this might be a very serious case because wow, but God fell on top,
Yeah.
you know. And he said one day, one on the shooting of the day, I was not there. Right? Two,
Mm.
police that don't taste statements from anyone. Take, sorry, you wanted to say that. Just because you're a loose friend does not mean you qualify to write statements. Wow. Okay. Those who were there did avail themselves to the police, and this has been confirmed. Number
Mm.
four, the police. Okay, I mentioned that where we says the police have a very awkward way of doing the
Yeah. Of dealing with
investigations and
yeah.
whatsoever. It
Mm.
really isn't a good thing because wow, we really have to get justice. And continues on to say, just the hashtag from Mlu. Today I can confirm that the suspect in the murder of Mlu has been arrested. Wow, that's
Mm.
something good.
Yeah.
At the police station right now as we speak, so he says, right? So it continues on to say the fifth one says the suspect was brought in by his lawyer and he's in custody, and that's the most important thing right now.
Yeah.
Everyone who was present will work with the authorities to ensure that the facts are delivered and bring justice to
Mm.
this matter. Funny how these things are being done so quickly, but there's
Mm.
certain situations and so many criminal activities being happening, GBV and whatsoever,
Yeah.
but they're not being dealt quite fast.
Yeah. I kind of told you your country is in some type of
I mean, like, come on, what about the woman who died literally every 3 hours?
yeah.
What about that? Why do we just because now you're a celebrity and
Don't say that.
okay,
Don't
sorry.
don't don't say just because you are a public figure, now you're getting special treatment. It's just that with industry people, they have the platform, right? They have the platform to like on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, to reach out to these things.
Hmm.
And you get somebody who doesn't have Instagram and who doesn't have the platform to speak about it. It doesn't mean that now we need to treat them different because that one is a celebrity. You understand? Like I always say, let's forget our descriptions and let's just act normal. Let's treat
Yeah,
everyone the same.
the same.
You understand?
Alrighty, I get that.
Yeah.
But now we must treat, like as you said, we must treat everybody the same, and
Yeah.
we really have to get this going, man. This person does deserve justice
Yeah.
as well as all the other ladies.
Everyone in like
Yes,
in South Africa
deserves
deserves
justice.
justice. Yes.
And now Muhale wants to act as a straight man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to act as
Mohale Motoaung has managed to shut down haters by simply showing them what he is made of. Following his debut on Rhythm City, the
yeah.
aspiring actor chose to take the high road when it came to the backlash receiving for the backing of his new role
Mm.
and led his work to the taking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he wants to try other characters. There's nothing wrong with that. Um. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. If he wants to try out a straight character,
Mm-hmm.
then I mean, he has the looks for being straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not fully. I don't get the
Gay,
gay
gay,
vibe,
yeah.
but there's absolutely. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Can I put in my 2 cents?
Yeah.
You're mostly
Do you know
welcome.
why I do not want Mohale to act
Yes.
a straight character?
Mm.
I feel like already heterosexual people are given queer roles
Yes,
played
Yeah.
out.
yes.
When are the queer people going to represent themselves accordingly?
Yes.
Mohale is being given a platform here.
play.
his own
Exactly.
true
So,
self
wow.
as a character, as a queer black man, and
Mm,
he wants to do the total opposite.
mm,
When queer men are fighting for those
Rules.
choices to represent themselves the best way they seem fit,
mm.
why is he now saying he wants to test out his
Yo,
acting skills?
I
wow.
hear
There
that,
are
ne?
students out there
Mm,
who study for years,
Mm.
who are hustling, trying to get into the acting industry,
Yeah.
and they could literally take on any role because it's their bread
It-
and butter.
yeah.
yeah.
Muhala secured the bag.
Literally
He does
secured the
not
bag.
need this.
He really
And now
doesn't.
it's just a side hustle.
No,
And a
Yeah.
guys.
joke to him.
I get
He
that.
wants to get into acting. Take on queer roles. Represent yourself,
Yourself.
as a black queer man.
Yeah.
Don't say I want to be a straight man to see if I can do it. That's not on.
Yes. Now that's the one.
No, but I hear Mutle's opinion, right, and everything. But also, we mustn't box people.
We're not boxing people. What we try
We
to say,
are.
but what we say, listen, we're not boxing him. Listen.
No, he's not
But
boxing.
listen to what we're saying.
Okay.
What we're saying is there's so many roles that are needed to be taken for men who have to have the best capability to do that.
Mhm.
Now you just want to try something just because net fell and just in J. I mean, like, come on. First of all, you got this bag, you got this role, but not even having to audition. We don't even know that he had to
No, he
audition.
auditioned.
Are you
guys.
sure?
Yes.
How you sure are you?
How sure are you guys that he didn't audition? Guys, let me tell you something about these things.
Nepotism. You don't know if
no.
he did he.
He auditioned.
Show me a video where he auditioned.
But guys,
No, guys.
so you're telling me that he just got it because
Yes, we all know what.
No,
Listen,
that's not true.
what do you mean it's not true?
He auditioned. I wasn't there when the whole thing. I wasn't there a part of the auditions, but I'm sure he auditioned.
Don't say you're sure, guys, please, because you're not sure.
But you're also not sure. Give me facts.
Give me
proof.
facts.
Yes.
Come
give
on,
me proof that, no, give me proof where you saying let me. This is the proof that he didn't audition.
okay, listen. I'm not gonna give you the proof. What I'm gonna do
Because you
is
don't have.
so now we are fighting because our
No,
okay, listen,
we're not fighting.
What we're saying
I
is
want you to be very confident with your answer.
okay,
and
sharp.
give me facts.
Do you not think that he didn't audition?
He auditioned.
Are you sure?
100.
What makes you say that?
Because every production they audition people. You don't just
Do
get
you
in
really
because
think that's
you
Somize
are-
audition for the things that he has to do?
That's
Did he
a
audition?
total
Did,
different.
did he audition for the Metro show?
I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm sure he sent his demo and everything else.
What demo? Because he's never been on the radio.
When you send a demo, do you have to be on radio?
What demo are you gonna send, dude?
No, when you have to send a demo, do you
Yes.
have to be on radio?
You don't have to be on radio,
Exactly.
but
You
what I'm
record
saying,
yourself,
but
you send
what
it to
I'm
the
saying,
station manager, they listen to it, they like it, they bring you on.
but what I'm saying is, what is it that you're going to like already when we're seeing your character on another platform and already like going into radio? We all know what Somize was taken after the DSTV thingy idols.
No, I don't think that's it. I think the station manager, when they choose people, they have a reason why they choose people.
So do you think they chose him because he's got the qualifications to
I
have
don't
them?
think so. I think he was chosen because maybe
so
he
easy.
sent a demo and they
Now,
liked
what I'm thinking is that
yeah,
they took Somize because it's Somize. And funny enough, he just got a
that
role.
mentality is not on at all.
What do you mean?
That mentality of because you are this person, you're just giving in roles and jobs. I don't think that's
But
the right
but
thing.
now we're gonna have to connect it to this ETV
Yeah.
Rhythm City role.
Yeah.
Now it's how does Mohale out of a sudden from being a teacher now is already into an
Mohale
actor,
has
and
acted
now
before, are you aware?
but now why didn't they try all those other things and other productions then?
Try what?
The taking a straight man role.
No, listen, you guys don't understand what I'm
Make
saying.
me understand.
Mohale has acted before.
Okay.
Have you seen him act?
No.
Before? You see?
I'm trying to understand.
He has acted before,
Guy.
right? Go MTV based Sugar.
Really?
Yes.
When was this?
I think last year.
Guys, actually, I would have seen it, guys.
I'm telling you, can search now.
Okay, Sharp, we'll search for it later on. But what I'm trying to understand
Allow
is
me
that
to finish. I'm
okay,
not
sorry.
done.
Sorry.
I'm sure he auditioned, guys. I don't think people
No.
get things because they are the public figure. They do audition.
No.
He auditioned. I'm sure he
No.
auditioned.
I'm sorry, but I'm not
So
gonna
you
go
feel
with
like
that.
he was just called in?
He was not called in. He obviously they tried to give him nepotism. We are saying that.
No, that's not true.
But I'm telling you. I'm telling you because we know that Somize is Somize and Somize will do anything because he's Somize. And he got Mohale that job. I'm telling you right now. It's one thing that I know. It's one thing that I know.
How do you know?
Because I know.
How do you
I know. I'm telling you that I know because come on.
Were you there? So
Despite
you're telling me that he got a job because he's married to Somizi? That's what you're saying?
yes, I'm saying that he backed the queen by marrying Somizi.
Amen.
Do you not think that he backed the queen? I mean,
No, the bag. No, guys, we don't know. Listen,
Isn't.
we don't know what's going. Like we, as the public, we don't know what goes behind the scenes.
Okay.
That's something that people don't give it to us.
Okay.
We don't know the reason why he's married to Somizi,
Let's-
and we can't
okay.
even argue about it.
Alrighty.
Maybe the reason why he's married to Somizi is because he loves him. Why are we forgetting that?
Okay.
Why are we forgetting that? Same
Okay.
thing with acting. What if he really likes acting?
Let me read you this article then. According to Celebs, it says late last week,
Yeah.
news broke that Mohale Motong has landed himself a new role and on in TV's Rhythm City.
Yeah.
And
on
the
ETV's
actor,
Rhythm City.
yeah, and the actor had received an overwhelming amount of backlash instead of praises. The
Mm.
news originally broke when entertainment commentator Phil Mpela shared his casting news, which opened up endless amount of critic towards the show and Mohale.
Mm.
The backlash had even caused Mohale to trend throughout the day, and the Twitterverse couldn't help but discuss what his qualifications were bagging the role, aside from being Somizi's role. I mean, man, according to an interview with Justin J, Mohale had gone through a grueling audition process, which called for him to deliver his character in 3 different scenarios. He also explained that his role was a self-tape, which meant that he couldn't gauge what the director was thinking of him. After over a month and a half, he was told that he had gotten the role and was content knowing that they had taken time to make sure that he was the perfect guy. Kagiso Pakichum Zizi, the celebrity, I would like to apologize
Why? Apologize for what?
because now it's saying that he auditioned. Do you not read?
No, I'm listening. What I'm trying to say is you're gonna get into a lot of trouble if you don't get your facts correct.
Alrighty.
And you come in and in this platform and you start saying, no, he did not, he did. Guys, let me tell you guys something about the entertainment industry, especially in the acting, even in the presenting side, right? If a casting director, if they like your work, they're gonna call you and be like, we want you. Without you, there's a thing called screen audition. That's when, especially for presenting, that's what they normally do. They'll call you in, you do your link, and then it's the same thing as auditioning. You understand? So just because you are a public figure or you are married to a public figure doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get all the jobs.
Since he auditioned and whatsoever, he went through an audition process. You and I
self-tape audition.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
We hear that. What we are saying is that we'll see how he acts. And we'll come back and we'll say,
he
okay,
knows how to
Mamel. What I'm saying is, after what we are seeing, or after what we should see, does he deserve that role? Because we will see Gayen. And now I'm saying, even if he auditioned, there was something spoken.
Yeah.
Can I say something about the corporate world?
Yes.
Not to expose myself and my family. I know of someone who was bidding for like this big contracts and whatnot.
Yes.
And then he said he got there and he was interviewed like everybody else. But
Tango.
it was already concluded before
that he was going to get the
The
contract.
contract is yours.
Tango.
Just come in like everybody else and pitch, and then we will shortlist you. We'll go to the semi-finals. You guys will bid for the contract, but just know that
It's yours. Do you understand what we're coming from?
Prior.
Tango.
So maybe I'm not saying that's what happened.
But just
with
maybe.
Wale's case. I'm just saying for someone who has no experience, someone we've never seen.
He has
do
acted
anything
before.
where
MTV based Sugar. You
And
guys
what?
can. He played as a gay character. I'm not sure like his character name, but he
All
acted
I'm saying
before.
is he doesn't have the clout.
Tango.
and
No,
the
he-
clout that he has is being somebody's husband.
Thank you.
because
End of the
no,
day.
that
So
you know.
maybe this is him trying to come out of that shadow, but at the same time, this is his opportunity
Yes.
to prove
To prove
right?
us.
And
Because this is a
because
big platform.
Now this is a huge pressure. For
Yeah.
him. Once he's on Rhythm City, everyone is going to be watching him like a hawk.
Thank you.
Like we need to now see that did you deserve this?
This
Was
yes.
there nepotism involved?
Yes.
Was this and this
Why
involved?
does he? Why did I don't? Yo, this country. Oh my goodness. Why does he have to prove himself
He's
that he
proving himself
can?
like everybody
Else.
Everyone's
Everybody,
proving themselves.
thank you.
No,
You're
but
also proving
I'm
yourself right now.
not.
You're proving yourself
I'm
right
not
now.
proving
You
myself.
are.
I'm
You
not.
listen. I'm also
I am
proving
not
myself.
proving
Make it-
myself.
listen.
Prove myself to who and
Listen
what?
to the world and the industry.
No.
The
Let
industry.
me listen. Let me tell you something. Listen. Let me tell you guys something.
Yeah.
If a client wants you, they want you.
But you have to prove yourself.
No, but listen.
Okay, Shab, for instance, let me tell you something. For instance, as I love Melville being as a online radio station, they wanted presenters. I had to come here and prove myself too. You understand? You here.
Like, I have Kagiso.
Yes.
I am an image. I am a brand. I do not have to prove myself to you, but at the end of the day,
You have to
wanna
prove.
climb up the ladder of success. You as good. That's why we always say in the entertainment industry, you're as good as your last job.
Thank you.
Mohale was in MTV. What? Nobody
Knows.
because he was not
Because
as good as his last job.
I don't like.
Had
It's
he
because
done-
you guys didn't. You are not giving him a chance.
Listen,
No, we
listen
didn't
to
even-
This guy, who's this? This lady from the one who acts as Dumi, Laruna.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Her
yeah.
name. We didn't know her. Prior to
Thank
that.
you. We didn't know her.
Never know her now because she proved
Herself. What-
in
also-
the river.
also,
She's,
yes.
Now
She's
she's
still-
as good.
She's still
as
what?
This last job.
She's
exactly.
not for me. She's not.
Okay,
good.
so for the likes of Strelo acting as Teddy on the river, he proved himself. He won the best upcoming
No.
right now.
These are
Just
Guys,
right
now
now.
all I'm saying is don't prove yourself. Just get into your work and leave.
What?
Like,
That's you proving
don't
yourself. You're doing your
don't
work,
prove
sis.
in yourself.
I am worth this. I am worth this
Job,
certain company
yes.
investing in me.
'Cause-
Casper Nyovest is a huge artist. I personally do not like Casper like that. I don't like his music. I don't feel the guy. But he has proven
Himself.
to be as great as
He
he
is
is.
right
He has
now.
filled up the dome. He was not doing it for approval. He was doing it for himself.
By himself.
But that's you proving that you are worth that legendary status.
Thank you.
But
You
that-
are worth people talking about you.
Are you
15
guys
years
gonna
from
allow me
now.
to?
Okay, you can talk.
Like you guys are
See, but
overpowering.
you're not
Sorry,
Like,
sorry, Sam.
listening, Kamsi.
I'm
Yeah.
listening, like I am listening. What I'm trying to fight is don't
Yeah.
say people get jobs based on who they
Okay,
with or
but
or
what
their
we are
name
saying
is.
is now that he's on a bigger platform, right? He will
No.
prove himself.
You see, another thing that I'm fighting is why are you guys boxing him? You guys want to box him to be like he's gay, play gay characters.
No, that's not
That's
what
what
we're
you're
saying.
saying. What are you
Listen.
saying?
What we're saying is don't go and take a role just because you want to try it out.
So what's wrong with that?
There's someone who needs that role. Who needs to put
That's
money
why
on the.
that's why he's giving someone else an opportunity to play the gay character. Hence, he wants to play the straight character. That's what's happening.
Let's be real. I should not be producing the show today. I should be co-hosting.
No, like
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let's be real. In this country and in the world at large, which gender basically is more privileged? Okay, not gender. Which sexuality?
men.
Sexuality is more privileged. Heterosexual people who always have privilege over homosexuals. Simply because we live in a conservative country, simply because South Africa is rooted and enriched in homophobia. So basically, a heterosexual person will not have to work twice as hard
As a homosexual person.
Yeah.
to just represent themselves, just to get a voice. So now Mohale is being given that opportunity, that voice
Thank
to
you.
be himself, and he's saying
No.
I don't want it. Let me.
I don't
go
think
to the
I don't
privileged
think
side.
I don't think
Let me
he
be."
said no. What he's saying is, I think you guys misread the whole thing. He's saying that he wants to try.
For you know when somebody needs date.
Mntase, as a woman, if you're gonna
Christ.
be in the corporate world,
Yeah.
if you're given an executive position as a black woman,
Mm.
you can't now say, "Hi, I don't want this because
Let me just try. Yes.
I don't want to be in this specific."
I don't think he said
Space.
no to a role.
because at the end of the day, I'm a black woman and I just don't want to outshine other people.
People
I
and
don't want
whatsoever.
to seem like I'm a trophy.
Yes, and
Now you're given a platform to say, listen, I am worth it.
Thank
as
you.
a black woman to be in an executive position
Thank
in
you.
a big company.
Thank you.
Mohale doesn't have to prove or whatever, but now he's being given an opportunity, not just for himself, for all other black gay men who can't speak for themselves,
Self.
who can't get roles for themselves,
Mm.
who have to work twice as hard. It's not about him.
It really
He already
isn't.
has the platform.
Thank you.
He's already famous.
Thank
He
you.
already has the money.
Thank
he already
you.
has the clout.
Joe.
Don't do it for yourself. Do it for other black
Dango.
queer men.
Stop doing
who
it for
need
you being
The
Mohale.
pressure you guys give these
Exactly.
people.
We all given pressure every single time because
I-
everybody wants to hear
I-
something
I'm
different from what they
so
heard
sick.
yesterday. You understand what I'm talking about?
I'm so
Everybody,
sick.
you even right now, there's a station that you want to work with which is bigger, right? We don't know right now if they're watching. Because now you always have to be on your A game for you to prove yourself
How
to
did
that.
we get here?
We're talking about Mohale.
Yes, I'm saying how did we get?
It's good because
get here?
conversating.
You're not answering the question. How did we get here? Can we start?
Oh, we
off-
got here on how he bagged this thing.
Yes.
Right? And she said on the screening process and whatsoever and what you have to go through. Listen, Joe, if Joe, it's just for him to go through that whole audition process was for people to still think that okay, fine, he went through an audition thing. Already him bagging this whole job. You understand what we're talking about?
I get you.
Because
So
now
are you
we're saying,
saying
now,
now that
listen, now we're saying, I'm not saying they did it, but what we're saying is, since he got this job and he auditioned for it and he was taken, he got the callbacks and whatsoever. Now is the time for him to prove out to the viewers, because we are the ones that have to be happy with what he's doing. Despite what the production does, the production has to do whatever they want to do and what they're directed to do. But us as viewers have to be happy. For the likes of MT, MT got into Muvango, and what did he do? The viewers were not happy. They chucked him out, and that's what needs to be done for Mohale too. If you're not good enough, you have to go. Do you get me?
I get you.
Are we on the same page now?
We're not.
Oh my god.
We are definitely not in the same page.
Oh, this is dragging. But anyway, let's
You are
move.
making it just drag.
No.
It's really not.
Okay, let's move right along. We're going to talk about something else because this is literally not going to end. We're going to talk until ship drive and get a rat. But anyway, let's move right along. We're going to talk about Gifile Mabote. You know, Gifile Mabote was also dragged. Should I say dragged by was actually dragged by Bay Edwin.
Yeah.
About, you know, let me just get this article. Sorry for this. Saudi has his assets.
Yeah.
Right. So we all know that she's a self-made woman and she's a digital content creator.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
But according to Celebs, it says Kifile Mabote has been sucked up into the drama surrounding her bae, Edwin Saudi. The businessman has reportedly been linked to taunted multi-million rand asbestos audit contract advanced by the Free State's Department of Human Settlements in 2014,
Yeah.
which projected an audit of 36,000 low-cost homes within the province. Right? After some major corruption, Saudi was stripped of the majority of his assets, which amounted to approximately 300 million rand. This compromised more than 25 vehicles, including a Ferrari FF, which is priced at approximately 3 million. Amongst the many things seized from the man in question was gifts given to Mohale from her man. I mean, Mohale's in my head. Kifil. Look at you getting all touched, but anyway.
Just get in touch.
So let's move right along. Please. According to the public speculation, Gifilio had to hand over her bags worth. This has to be the worst. Gifilio was had to hand over her bags worth thousands of rands in a complaint with the asset forfeiture unit. Nahana when
Gifilio doesn't play. Have you? She goes to the vacations galore.
But we all know that.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But imagine if you're in that case where now you're married to this guy, can't do really the corruption on all the gifts that you were given by him. You have to hand them over.
Guys, these things are beyond your control. Like if your man or your partner or whatever does dodgy things, what must happen?
Whether you're that person, you're whatever happens. No?
Yes. I'm like, if it happened that he does dodgy things on the side, I'm okay. We will solve it when we get there.
So let's say if you're in that relationship, what will you do? Like, let's say if I value the asset for what comes.
I'll keep quiet and just enjoy life.
So what about your guys' relationship? Is it trembling or what?
I think it's still good. We are okay.
Okay.
I get it. This is. I mean, it has nothing to do with. And I'm sure, like they had talks before this thing come about, and so I'm sure. Listen, this is the
What's
deal.
Gonna
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
And so, like I don't think she had to explain herself to the public, and unfortunately she's a public figure. That's like the disadvantage about being a public figure, is that you have to explain yourself all the time. You have to prove yourself all the time. If you audition, some will say, you didn't audition for that. What must happen? What must happen?
No, you know what? Can you please just
when you
what?
I'm just like, what must happen?
No, Kachi,
this is why the industry will never be opened, because of this mentality that we have.
Are you telling me that it's being opened by putting on someone who's already famous?
No one is going to open the industry.
But I'm asking you a question.
What are you saying? What's the question?
Are you saying that the industry is not being open? Is not being open? It's being opened through Mohale?
I mean, because he's new in the industry.
No, he's already famous.
No, Mohale is married to a famous person. He's not famous. You guys are making him famous by following him, by making him popular.
So he's famous at the end of the day.
He doesn't do anything that is famous. He's not a presenter.
Didn't you say he was on MTV?
No, listen. That was before.
But is he not famous?
He just got into the industry yesterday.
But guys, already you being in the limelight of dating someone who's a celebrity.
Because you guys are making him a celebrity.
At the end of the day, he's a celebrity. That's one thing.
You guys are making him a
Yeah,
celebrity.
but you're not understanding my
It's the same thing
point.
if I was to date someone who's in the industry.
Yeah.
You guys will say I'm a celebrity.
No, we're saying if you're doing what Mohale did.
Because you guys choose to follow
But at the end of the day, he's dead.
But he's not a celebrity. You guys are making him a celebrity.
Okay, Shab, let's move right along. This is the Melville Drive. We're gonna go down to the news with Nonpulelo Gombi. Sorry for that. Gumbi, sorry for that. Wow, this thing.
In with the news headlines at the bottom of the hour. The time now is 4:30. Former VBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Schutzer has been sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Minister Ronald Lamula condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. Archbishop Tutu celebrates his 89th birthday. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. And taking a look in our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 Rand 60 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 Rand 52 cents. Gold is trading at a high 31,346 Rand 34 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 654 Rand 1 cent a barrel. For ilovemelville.live news, good afternoon. I'm Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 21 minutes past 4. The next news bulletin will follow again at the top of the hour with myself, Nompumelelo.
And this is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 32 minutes past 4. And I am the big O with Kagiso Package here, the celebrities. Yo, we're going to get Wanyana. Wanyana Okoro protected the celebrity because get him tabon.
No, it's not. It's really not.
You are protecting them.
It's just that I can't condone ish.
But we're being honest here.
No, but like I can't.
Okay, but what makes a celebrity anyway?
Is being in the public eye.
Thank you. Is he not in the public eye?
Okay, I'm gonna address this for the very last time.
Okay.
You guys made Mohale famous.
But at the end of the day, is it not? But listen.
Ish,
Yeah.
Was it not his marriage?
It was that. Thank you.
Because we would have never known Mohale.
Thank you. Despite knowing Mohale, Miza was the one that made him a celebrity by posting saying that this is my bae, right?
Lord.
Thank you. So it's a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity. So Mrs. Ganaloring, I'm a celebrity. Amen, gang. It's a
Listen.
Okay.
The public, and I'm addressing South Africa. You are to blame for making Mohale famous.
No. So
you're telling me if I was to get married to a public figure right now, I'm automatically a celebrity?
Because now your following is going to gain, right?
You're not answering. Do you know there's so many people? Wait. There's a lot of people who are not in the industry, who are not married in the industry, but their followers are up. But they're not in the industry. They're not famous whatsoever.
Okay.
So their numbers are so up, but they're not in the industry. Right? Remember, as an individual, it's your choice to follow me. I didn't say please follow me. So you guys, South Africa, you chose to make Mohale.
I think can I add on to that?
All Mohale did was to marry someone in the industry.
Okay.
I have my hand up.
Yeah. You can talk.
All Mohale did was saying, I'm in love with this public figure. Yes, he's a big brand.
No.
Listen.
Let me tell you, did you watch Somi's reality show? So Miz, Mohale did not want to be part of the limelight. So Miz was like, That's why he didn't want to be part of the limelight. So Mizo was like, hey, Joe, I'm taking you out of you being an ordinary person. Now we're gonna make you a celebrity. It was not us. So Mizi made him a celebrity, and because we like some Mizi, we would watch. Yes, you can talk, Mitli.
You know Linda Mtoba,
yes,
right? Linda Mtoba is a celebrity.
Okay.
She has all the following.
Yeah.
National and international.
Yes.
We know Linda Mtoba is married.
Yes.
We know Linda Mtoba is married to a white man.
Yes.
But we do not know.
Because
Can I finish?
Wait.
We do not know that man. He is. I let you finish.
Yeah, please.
He is not a celebrity.
Okay.
Because Linda and the husband made a personal choice to not put him in the public
donkey.
like that.
You understand?
Hence, he's not a celebrity, even though he's married to a celebrity.
Thank you.
Mohale, on the other hand, we now classify him as a
celebrity
simply because together with his partner, they both decided to put him
in the limelight.
Like that.
And now
he got the traction, the following, the shows,
and now the ETV thingy
that we know, but we don't know their partners because they choose not to be in the limelight.
Thank you.
Mohale wanted to be a celebrity
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, because he could have decided against all of it.
He said no.
What if he did? What if he?
I was watching the reality show. Yeah. But funny enough, that's what I'm saying, that I watched the reality show, and I'm glad that I actually watched only that show, because that's when Mizo was saying, dude, we're going, and they even started a day feature where he had to go out to a gig, where he had to talk to young kids. That was the smallest platform that he got. And funny enough, because Mohale was on MTV, what. It's now it clicks to us saying that
MTV based South.
Okay. Now it shows us that Mohale always wanted the fame. And already now he's on to ETV. And what we're saying is ETV is giving him the platform to prove himself once again to the viewers that he's a great actor. Since he went through a self-tape audition. We'll see that through us, because we are the viewers. At the end of the day, we have to be happy because we are the ones that are viewing, and that's why they're getting the cash and whatsoever. You understand? So at the end of the day, Mohale has to prove himself, and I've been saying this, and I'll always say it. And now this is going to seem as if, like, if it doesn't go well, it shows that it will give us now another heads up, or okay, then how did you get this job? Because the Rhythm City as well, there are so many great actors, big names, and we know that they had to go so many things for them to get those roles, and we will see that if he really did deserve that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you understand me now?
I understand, but I still don't agree.
You are disagreeing. You are agreeing to you are disagreeing. You are agreeing to disagree.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hear you what you're saying, but I still don't agree.
Are we saying true?
No, yeah, but it doesn't make sense in my head. It's like, what's happening? It doesn't make sense.
All right, let's move right along. The social media, we were talking about Gifilema Watch, and the assets being taken away.
Are we still talking about that?
Yes, because you're the one that added on to the Sumism.
Okay,
Mohale.
No, you're the one who's speaking. You mentioned Mohale. I was like, oh, okay, since we're there, let's continue. Because while you're reading the article, you mentioned Mohale's name.
No, because it's still in my head.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry, gay. Okay. The social media influencer is no stranger to loving the finer things in life, and has built a brand around luxury assets and designer labels. With the introduction of Sodi into her life, her fans have believed that he was the perfect guy for her, seeing as though he was capable of living up to that lifestyle. Now that he's left without anything, many are questioning what impact will have on Kifile. What do you think will have on this girl?
I don't know. I think Kifile doesn't care. Hey, she's like me. She doesn't care. As long as she has the money, she's guapped, she's okay. So, and also I don't follow her much, so I wouldn't comment much on what's really going on there. But with just me knowing her from Instagram or whatever, I feel like she really doesn't care. She's still a boss, so.
Moving right along. The celebs, what this article says, reality star Ina Maticha has plenty to say on the subject matter, tweeting. Kifile was an influencer before influencing was a thing. People buy homes, cars, travel with social media money. Don't undermine an industry because you don't know much about it. Lol. Not you guys making Kifile look weak without a man. You guys are always ready to disapprove black women and really undermine their potential.
Exactly. Not even women. Still with the Mohale issue.
Yes.
Because he's married to Somizi, he doesn't deserve the roles. Because
we're not saying he doesn't deserve the roles. What we're saying
it's just like, guys, why are we like this?
No,
why can't we be happy?
We're not saying
Mohale got a Rhythm City kick. Congratulations.
For what?
Stop being bitter.
We're not being bitter. I'm jealous.
Say, God, give me the gig.
No.
The gig will come.
Listen to what we're saying.
Allow Mohale to have this moment. whether he sucks or not. I've seen him acting
Whether he
before.
sucks or not.
Yes.
Aye. Aye.
Listen,
No, to watch that.
and yes,
Go to school.
it's your
For
choice.
that.
It's your choice.
Yes, that's fine.
So what if?
I
Okay,
never
my
chose
thing,
to
Mithe,
say
listen. What if the industry doesn't want you, even though you
The
went?
industry will never not want me.
Thank
I'll
you.
sing for myself.
Okay, yes, exactly. Now you're gonna take it back to the school, the acting school, right?
Yeah.
90% of the people don't know how to act. So do you think
No,
the
no,
industry
no, 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 no,
will
no, no, no,
take-
no, 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 no. That's what you're
Whether
saying.
he sucks or not.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can't
like,
keep him there if he sucks.
Thank you.
When there's people who
but if the
deserve
channel
place.
wants it, no, if the channel
Which channel
wants
wanted?
it,
Are you sure that the channel wanted him?
they wouldn't. They wouldn't. No, you see.
Was
like,
there?
nah,
Was there?
ah,
Listen, the
ah,
only
ah,
way
ah,
the South
ah,
Africa knew that
no,
Mohale is going to be on
guys.
the Rhythm Seat was by Phil Pempela.
He reports on everyone. That one. He's a celebrity reporter.
He's that guy, but we're not sure if Rhythm City gave him the news.
What do you mean?
Listen, what I'm saying is, sorry, my man. Listen, okay, but despite that, yeah, but
Because you
But what
guys
we're
gave
saying-
him the airtime.
no.
Yes.
So Mizo was the one that gave him the airtime.
So means okay, guys. Oh,
Me, I'm here on the film matter.
you
But
guys,
to wrap up
you
Mohale,
guys.
in fact, as a producer, we're never talking about
Okay,
Mohale.
you know what? Let's wrap it up. We're on Kifile Mabot, right? And Mithe.
My thing is with Kifilo,
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree that as a black woman,
Mm.
she has always not even like let's even take out ethnicity.
Yeah.
Kifilo built a brand for
Herself,
Yes.
and that we can never take away from
yeah.
her. Even before Edwin was there,
Mm.
even after Edwin, I have no doubt that she will still survive.
That's what I'm
Because
saying. She
also
doesn't
there's
care.
Family wealth and all those
Yes.
things. My issue is us saying we can't allow Kifilo to catch smoke because of the husband, because she's a direct beneficiary to the
Mm.
corruption. You knew your man was corrupted.
Yeah.
People's thing is, you knew your man stole money for housing.
Mm,
You knew
mm,
all those things, and you didn't blow the whistle shut because that's your man, and you're benefiting from it.
Mm.
Don't now say Sanun Faga because I was.
Thank you.
Don't
No,
lingamfaki, lingamfaki.
You benefit
Said.
from it.
You're a
Exactly.
beneficiary.
So, yenzeni mina?
You're
So
part
what-
of it.
So what must happen now? I must go to
Legally,
jail.
she's an accessory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now she can't be arrested because there's probably no direct link.
Yes.
To her.
But at the end of the day, we can't say I innocent babes
Mm.
when she knew.
I
she
didn't
was
say that.
swiping portions
All I
and
said,
giving
I feel like
the
she
money
doesn't
and
care.
corruption.
I
Yes,
feel
she
like
No,
she
but she has to
doesn't.
care though. She has to care because I mean,
This
come
is
on.
now South Africa. It is your responsibility
To make sure that-
How many corrupts do we have in our country that you guys don't make noise about it? Now
We've
because
been
it's
making noise about it.
it's
We've
a girl
been talking
trying
about
to
it.
secure her
No,
bag.
dude.
Now,
It's her turn to catch
yeah,
smoke.
this
She
country.
must catch the smoke.
Next day it might be you catching smoke for something.
Never.
But what we're saying is she must care. She must not just say, okay, fine, it happened.
Yeah.
No.
So she must saying, okay, you want her to go on Twitter or Instagram, be like,
No.
Okay,
She must just
what
catch the
must
smoke.
happen?
She mustn't, because I get it. She posted some video.
Yeah.
Driving the Porsche
Yes.
and whatnot. That is a subliminal saying. I still have the cars.
Mm.
I still
Yes.
get in regardless
It's of whatever could happen to me.
Yes, my man is corrupt, but
Mm.
I don't care because
yes.
I still get to drive the
No,
Porsche. That's not the
guys.
mentality that you have
Mm.
when you know that you were a direct beneficiary
Thank you.
of a corrupt scam. You knew your man.
Now
was
I'm
corrupt.
asking you guys.
Okay.
So all I'm saying is, let's say my parents were corrupt.
Yeah.
If my parents were ANC
Ewe.
officials and they were CB Mali, former 10 and whatnot,
Yes.
and then now is benefiting directly from it, driving, flashing my
Yes.
answer out there.
Yes.
When they catch smoke, I can't say, I
Ewe.
because I know but there's a Porsche, but this Kuba, this is been disaster by Mali and Dolea. Those remember when the rich kids were dragging everyone on Twitter saying your parents are busy starting struggles?
Yes. While our parents were,
working hard.
yes.
This is their working
Hard.
Now their parents are being arrested by the Hawks.
Thank
All
you.
these things. Again, Kulum.
Kulum, and I'm gonna add on. There's also on Twitter a tweet saying the president actually Mahat saying Kifilo just had a few gifts. Listen, Kifilo just had a few gifts seized, right?
Yeah.
Others are behind bars because they unknowingly became accomplices to illegal dealings of their lovers.
Yeah.
When a person hustles, doesn't make sense, but they don't ask questions because you're enjoying the money. It'll end badly.
Yeah.
And she should end badly for her because she's. I mean, come on. You want to, when you're dating someone, you want to know that person. Do you not want to know the person? What are you doing? What are you doing in life? Okay, baby. So now because you guys are getting used to each other and now you guys love each other and there's no secrets that are being hidden.
Okay.
Now you're gonna be on some okay sharp, my baby. Now give it to the zaga RDP, right?
Yeah.
So for you to have a better life. So what we're saying is that she must not be on some I don't care and whatsoever. She must also go continue with the chain of her going. We don't know, but behind bars, wherever she has to go, because she's always known what her man has been dealing with.
And I asked, what must she say or do? Must she send a video and be like, guys, my man is doing ABCD. I knew about it and okay.
Yes, because
then how is it gonna help?
It's gonna help us to tell us that okay, we understand that you're acknowledging the fact that your man did this and you were in the wrong.
So for you guys, it's all about you guys want.
You're a public figure after all, dude. If you show me all the lavish lifestyle and whatsoever, now we're seeing where this lavish lifestyle is coming from. At least tell us.
I don't want to do this anymore.
What do you not want to do?
I don't want to be in the industry anymore.
This is what it comes with the package. At the end of the day, it comes with the package. This is what you're gonna come about with. It's gonna happen. With me, I know there are already people that are trashing me. Even part of the viewers, there's probably that one viewer that's trashing on me, but I don't care because I know it's part of the package. Do not think what other people are thinking. But sometimes when you're in the wrong, you must acknowledge it and come up to the people and say, okay, I'm sorry. The same with SK Koza. When he was going through with that saga that he had with those girls, he came out to the public and said, I'm sorry because he's a public figure, right? So that's what she should do. Don't post a video on showing that, okay, fine, even though I'm going through a certain situation, now I'm just still showing you that I'm going through a nice life. No, don't act like you don't care, because what about the other lives of the people that had to have that housings? All those homes, all those lives of the other children who are on the streets. What about their lives? Don't tell us now just because this happened, you're fine, you're okay, and whatsoever. What about the lives of those people that you ate the money from just for a simple handbag that costed was 300 and something thousand? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So don't act like you don't care, because other people's lives are put on the line. You're not 300 ewe. It could have helped so many lives on the other people. Am I lying?
I guess you're telling the truth.
You guess.
Yeah. I mean, I can't comment much on her. What if guys, it's her decision at the end of the day. I hear you, what you're saying she must do, but if she doesn't want to do, so must we force her to say she must apologize?
Yes.
That's that life doesn't work like that, unfortunately.
But don't show us that don't show us that your life is going on because you know that
Why
your
are
man
you
still
watching?
Because it's Kifile Mabota at the end of the day.
Exactly, because you are wasting time on going to her Instagram and what. Why don't you? Because I get her, she's corrupt and everything. Why don't you unfollow her and forget about her?
We don't want to be just behind the apology first.
You guys.
Listen, Kachi, there's so many things the things that you're gonna do. Listen,
not for me. If I do bad things, people must just unfollow me and they must not stress me. That's it. If then I can't control it. That is an external thing that I can't control. What I'm saying is, if you see I'm doing something bad as a public figure, you see that maybe I'm doing ABCD, whatever, please unfollow.
No, but you must get reprimanded first before we unfollow. You must learn.
If I don't get it, then what must happen?
What do you mean? She's already getting it. The thing. Just because she's rich now, we're not gonna tell her the truth. She must know the truth at the end of the day. We know you're a self-made woman and whatsoever, you're black man or whatever.
Honey, all I'm saying is, do you post those what?
No. What about the what? Yeah, I feel like
moving.
You're missing the concept. The concept
I'm
here.
hearing it, but what I'm saying is, I get you guys. It's pointless of us talking on it too much when she won't do anything about it.
What we're saying is that she has to do something. At least
she won't.
Listen, you don't know her yet. What we're saying is, if you are watching it, or if you're watching this, at least. But anyway, please just apologize for the lives of the other people.
Yeah.
That 300,000 bag that you had that was stolen from the housing of other people that should have been given out to the other kids is now being eaten by your simple handbag that you could have been gotten Coco Edgar 25 rand something.
Be angry. You're scaring the audience.
Sorry.
Calm down. Don't be angry.
No, like guys, the lives of the I don't want us to miss the concept of what we're talking about. The lives of other people, the housings, the RDP mates, what.
Send that out to the government.
We're talking to Edwin, Joe. Edwin is part of the government anyway, so we just you
guys. There's nothing she can do.
No, in fact,
yes, she's wrong. I get it. She's wrong, but
you must get reprimanded and you must know that you're wrong.
Okay, then she must go to jail, and then
thank you.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
It's not really a cute thing. And thank you, mom. It's a tweet. Says Gefila is from Soweto and she managed to flourish. Sorry. She's topped her. Hence she caught attention of Saudi, whom judging by the looks of the looks of things likes to find out things in life.
Yeah.
Is over right leg girl without a man or with a man. Another one saying let them be saying yes, Kifilo works hard for her bag, but that doesn't disregard the fact that she's been flashing cars bought from corruption money, which was meant to give the less fortunate better homes, equip clinics, and build schools, etc., etc. It's actually very embarrassing and shameful. What power, Racho? And Buituma Lutan is also saying, you all really think Bifido is who she is because of a man she met yesterday when she's building her career even before Instagram? Get brand alignment, this thing. She dates rich men because she's rich. Mara, what are you saying? At the end of the day, because she's stealing the lives of other people at the end of the day. But let's move right along because wow, it's getting heated in this situation. Now I'm thinking about the lives of other people at the end of the day. You know,
Shem, keep thinking. That's good, guys. You guys must just keep thinking of other people.
we're thinking and also trying to make South Africa a better place.
Yeah, Shem, keep on spirit. I'm all team that, guys. Let's do it. It's
Kal
very nice.
Kopela,
Yeah,
guys, because it really
you guys
isn't.
must continue, but yeah, keep on. Hey, I don't have the energy, but you guys must just keep on.
What? Guys, are you hearing Kachimar?
You all must
Kach, what are you
just keep
saying?
on. All I'm
Energy to fight for other citizens. When things are wrong, you don't have the
I
energy to care for
I don't no I care, but I don't have the power. So all I'm
Your
saying is,
your Kagiso Pache, you have got the voice because you are Chomzizi celebrity. You are the brand that you are, and you should be the voice of other people.
no, I'm sorry, guys. I do care about people. It's a issue thing out there, but unfortunately, being here and talking about it, be like, hey, do ABCD, hey, do that, and that. My voice is not that huge. So yeah,
Yeah.
we
Mara,
shall
guys, are you
move.
hearing this girl? What? Kagiso, you're
No,
literally
I care, guys. Don't get me wrong.
no,
I care
but
about
it
the
makes it seem
people.
as if like you don't care.
I care. So what must I do now? Now I must what?
Be the
I don't
voice.
understand.
Be Kagiso
How?
Pache. Be
How
the
the
can I?
voice.
for Muhalle must be the same voice we have for housing.
Thank you. Yo,
But
that's so true.
guys,
You actually have to do that.
no, not with the Mahale issue. Listen, we're going back because clearly this is
No,
okay.
Maragir, we have to
Hey,
understand that
no,
we have to understand
listen,
that
oh,
Gicham Zizi are celebrities.
Utlala. No, it's not even about that.
Okay.
Now, what I'm saying, the reason why it's like I'm defending, sounds like I'm defending Mahale thing is when you said, oh, not even you, but a lot of people are saying that he got the gig because of Somizi, or he got the gig and he didn't audition, and I'm just like, that is not true.
That's for him to prove to us.
Ah, you see this proving thingy, guys.
At the end of
I
the day,
beg,
at the end of the day,
no.
you're a public figure, and whatever you give to us, whether you're wrong or right,
It's so sad. It's really, really, really sad that these people they deal with a lot at work, and now they must deal with a lot out of work, and then still deal with you guys. You having your guys, celebrities go through the most in SA. Hey,
not in
I'm
SA,
so
all over
upset.
the world. This is
Yeah, all over
like
the
I'm
world.
saying. This is the this comes with the package. At the end of the day,
I would rather yeah,
you
yeah,
can't remove
yeah,
yourself,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because you're
yeah,
Kagiso Pache at
yeah,
the end of the
yeah,
day.
yeah. This is unfair,
But we're
guys.
moving right along. Casper Nyovest has come out to the public that he has contracted coronavirus, right?
Hmm.
According to the celebs, it says Casper Nyovest is the latest celeb to come out and admit that he contracted the coronavirus.
Hmm.
In an interview with the American host, Casper opened up about his ordeal. He goes on to say, at first, it was just a scary part where we didn't know what's going on, but we stayed home and then I started training to prepare for his boxing game,
Mm.
said the award winning rapper. He continues on to say, the training was so hectic, and just at the peak of my fitness, I contracted COVID 19. In a meeting, and everybody was social distancing and doing everything that we were told to do.
Mm.
Somehow I caught it, and if I wasn't called by the person who tested positive, then I wouldn't have known.
Mm.
I just had a little headache, and I thought it was from eating something else. So I went and got tested, and I found out I was positive. Wow. According to celebs, it still continues on to say, although he says he had the mild symptoms, he quarantined himself. I was isolated for 14 days, and even on the seventh day, it was only the day when it got challenging. I had a hectic fever, and my body was all over the place. I was hot and cold.
Mm.
Probably 7 days later, I was back running in the streets. First, I was running, first I was running. I could feel that my chest wasn't okay.
Yeah.
I didn't have all the symptoms, and it's worse than just flu. That's how it affected me personally.
Mm.
It continues on to say, although he was fighting the illness and all his income was halted, he continued to pay his workers.
Mm.
But as an artist, it took me away. It took away my livelihood. It took away jobs from the people that were around me. But I made a decision to still pay me employees, even though no one was working. Wow, man, that is a sad story. But be glad that you are alive and you're cool,
And
man.
well, man, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm glad that he's all well, and yeah, I'm glad that he's well, honestly.
Yeah,
Shem, yeah,
we really need you here, man. We need you alive, my guy,
yeah,
because wow, we
definitely.
need to fill up. Next time, it's to fill up the stadium, it's like Africa and bigger platforms,
Yeah,
because we really like you being an act of South Africa and also you presenting South Africa and Africa as a whole, because you're doing a very very great job, right? And now it's about Linda Matowa celebrating her child's first birthday. That's so nice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I really need a vocal coach. I'm so bad at singing.
Are you singing?
Yo. So I was just talking. Guys, Skachi's coming back with the full hits.
That was a question. I agree you're a public figure, so deal with the question.
I'm not a public figure just as yet. I'm getting there.
Ah, okay. Well, it comes with the package. I agree you're starting, so you might as well carry the package. as well.
What? You're throwing the shade now.
I am
Wow.
not. I'm just literally repeating what you're saying. Yeah,
Do
she
you
said,
not-
yeah, let's go. Let's
Do,
give.
do you not think that I deserve a vocal coach?
I don't do you want to sing?
I mean, I would like to know how to sing.
Then get yourself one.
Okay, wow. Yo, my Kachi guys is giving me fake answers. Yeah. Yo, what's the problem?
You're
Why are you
asking-
fighting?
I am definitely. I am not fighting. You're asking, Jorge, do you? I'm asking you. Do you feel like you need one? Do you want to sing?
I would
don't
like to
want
know
you
how to
not
sing.
exactly. Then get yourself one. You know the answer. So why are you asking? Like, we know exactly.
Kachi,
what
but
you
what's,
do.
okay, it's fine. You know what? But anyway, I would like to say happy birthday to you.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know, it's a great thing to actually have a child
But
in
are
your
you
life.
touched?
By what?
What I just said.
No, do I look touched?
Yeah, you do.
I'm acting.
You sound.
Cut.
Uh,
Slate 1, scene 3, take 3. Action. We're back again.
By
How
the
are we
way,
doing?
As an actor, you don't cut yourself.
I know, but I'm now because I am the
you're
big O.
director. Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm the
All
big
right.
O, and I'm cutting myself. We're back again. This
Okay,
is the
cool.
Melville Drive. The time is exactly 5 minutes to 5, and I am talking to none other than the most talented and most beautiful. I really gotta get cut. It's like so. Let's move right along. Otor borang one always. Otor Kenya. Ay man. Kagiso pa otor tino. Literally, you're thinning us. You are
I'm
literally on the
tuning you guys.
wartina shem. But anyway, yeah, man. It
Yeah.
really is a great thing that you have a child going on, and
Yeah, actually, I want to check on Instagram because if they say Jorge is on Instagram, hi, it's Achal. So I just
what do you
wanna-
mean?
If it's not on Instagram, it didn't happen.
What did not happen?
You're big O. Like whatever that you're doing, if you're not putting it on Instagram, it didn't happen.
But
Don't you know that saying?
do you not know? Oh, okay, I do. But wow,
You need to be up to speed
me.
very quickly.
Okay, we
Oh,
hear
she's
you.
so good. And you know what? This her is it her daughter? Yes, she just got it. Like she is a sponsor with well, she's sponsored by kind of what's this like the baby thingy?
Huggies, baby.
Huggies, yes.
That's so nice.
Imagine like guys, some people are getting the best. You see now.
What?
Then you guys will be like, so why you guys are not saying anything about this one?
She auditioned. The child auditioned.
Ah.
The baby had to go for auditions, and she was taken.
It's a paid sponsorship. It's not the same thing as like a Disney role. When you for a paid sponsorship, people scout you.
You.
Don't scout
So
you.
what if Mohale was the same thing?
No, Mohale had an audition.
Michael, close the door.
Mohale had an audition. This one is a paid sponsorship. You even read it way now.
But what I'm saying is, you guys are not making a lot of noise about it. The problem, I think the problem is Mohale. You guys,
No, we're not at the
you guys-
Mohale.
no, he's cool. He's just okay. But I feel like, no,
This is not your crush. He is your
no,
crush.
what?
He crush. Mo ka mo cooking na bonang. Yeah, we're dealing with the crush. He's fighting for the next lover. Do you understand? So you also want to secure the bag. You can secure the bag. It's not a problem.
Oh wow, y'all are funny.
I hope Mohale is watching this because wow, you've got a secret admirer.
No, you.
Or, you know, it's funny how it started your stuff. Ew. Ah!
Guys,
Wow.
stop it. No,
wow,
thing is-
wow.
Guys, stop it.
Why didn't you tell me Maraski was some
no.
pose Maraski?
Luna, man.
Can I number that I'm gonna come phone it?
Labora tu, labora.
Oh, look at her blushing, guys.
Eh,
Close.
la-
Oh, no. You're so cute when you blush, dude. Oh, yeah, you can see good. Le crash, le. This one is a crash thing. It's a crash situation
I'm
here.
done. I can't do this anymore.
Wow. Alrighty.
It's a wrap.
Well, it is. It should be a rap because wow, you know what? this is a great topic. We're really having fun in the studio. If you guys are watching, please do share your comments and whatsoever.
Yes.
Tell us what you don't like and tell us what you do like, so that we can improve whatever we talk about. You know, because we are I love Melville.live, and we'll always make sure that you will love us.
And you don't have to agree with us all the time.
You don't have
if
to
you feel
agree.
like what we're saying, you don't agree with it, it's fine.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's have a conversation that will also help the minds of us, because at the end of the day, we have to learn, right?
Exactly.
Thank you.
We learn every day.
We do learn every day.
We're about to learn now.
Are we going to be about to learn?
We're about to jump to another.
But I told you about this thing because there are only 30 seconds left. But at the end of the day, this is the Melville Drive with the big O and Kagiso Pache. And Nombe Gumbi will be reading the news.
And with the news at the top of the hour, former BBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Schroeter sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Minister Ronald Lamola condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. Archbishop Tutu celebrates his 89th birthday. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. For I Love Melville.live news, good afternoon. I am Nompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 5 o'clock. Philip Schroeter has pleaded guilty to fraud, money laundering and corruption and racketeering. He appeared in the Commercial Crimes Court in Palm Ridge, Magistrates Court in Gauteng on Wednesday, the 7th of October. The former CFO of VBS Bank entered into a plea and sentencing agreement with the state. Schroeter will be testifying for the state in the main trial. He's been sentenced to 10 years in prison. 3 years have been suspended. Schroeter's co-accused are expected in court on Thursday. Minister Ronald Lamola has condemned the actions of protesting farmers in Senegal. Violent scenes broke outside the Senegal Magistrates Court following a clash between police officials and protesting farmers. A vehicle was overturned and subsequently set alight. The minister released a statement saying the community has undermined the rule of the law. On Tuesday afternoon, the protesters stormed the holding cell where Brendan Horner, murder accused, is held. Brendan Horner was a 22-year-old farm manager. He was murdered last week, Friday. Well wishes pour in as Archbishop Tutu celebrates his 89th birthday. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa is also amongst those extending kind words to the Nobel Peace Prize winner. The Archbishop is a renowned anti-apartheid and human rights activist. And on Wednesday, New Zealand moved to lift the last of its restrictions in Auckland after 10 days with no new cases linked to a cluster that first surfaced in August. The government will now allow unrestricted gatherings and trips on public transits without social distancing or masks in the city of 1.6 million people. And taking a look in on our finances, the dollar is trading at 16 Rand 60 cents, and the euro is trading at 19 Rand 52 cents. Gold is trading at a high of 31,346 rands, 34 cents an ounce, and Brent crude oil at 654 rands, 1 cent a barrel. Recapping in on our top stories, former VBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Schroeter sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Minister Ronald Lamola condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. Archbishop Tutu celebrates his 89th birthday. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. Your next news bulletin will follow again at the bottom of the hour with myself, Nompumelelo Kumbi. Good afternoon, fam.
This is the Melville Drive. The time is exactly 4 minutes past 5. I am the big O, and I'm not riding alone. I'm going with Kagiso Parachum, Zizi Yedi Celebrity. How
What's
you
good?
doing? Are you good?
I'm good. Just have a little bit of a headache, but
Now we'll get that fixed. Come on, because we are. I love Melville, and we love you too. But anyway, we're gonna talk about one last thing. Celebrity news.
yeah.
Nadia Nakai announces a new documentary called Nadia Naked.
Yeah, well done to
Well done to
her.
that, man.
I can't wait to see it. I love
yeah.
Nadia. I don't have a
Do
problem
you?
with her. Yes.
Alrighty. I for me, I feel like she's one of my celebrity crushes. But yeah, man. Good luck to your documentary. We really want to get to know you,
What makes her
my
your
celebrity crush.
Yes.
Just her aura, like her aura is just so like nice and cute. And
Have you met her or
no,
you
no,
just?
no. I haven't met. Have you met her? Okay, no, I haven't met her, but she seems like a great person.
Yeah,
You
from
know?
what you see on
Yeah.
the post. Okay.
You know, so I'd like to have a chat with her sometime. You know,
Yeah, it will
maybe
happen. Maybe we can make it happen for you.
we actually should make it happen, right?
That's that's our goal.
That is the goal.
Yes.
Anko, let's
Away.
get this. And of course, now we're tuning into the favorite feature of the Big O. This is the ship
Literally.
drive. So this the ship drive is when we talk about relationship advices, relationship certain questions that you want to ask, certain situations that
Yes.
happen in relationships, things that I do. Yo, I'm gonna repeat it again. Things that do happen in relationships, whether bad
Yes.
or good. You know,
Mhm.
whatever you want to ask viewers at home, on the road, restaurants, workplace, wherever you are.
Mhm.
You know, just bring in all those chats and let's talk about you and your relationship and relationship
Yeah,
advices.
definitely.
So now the topic of the day is gonna be about polygamy.
Yes.
What do you have a take on that?
I don't like it
Why not?
because I hate sharing, especially a man. I can
Ye-
share anything else,
But a man.
but yeah,
Why do you not want to share a man?
because I'm very selfish when it comes to timing with my man. I don't want because now I have to have a mentality on my head that if he's not with me, he's with her. No, it's just like unless if the man has money, then
but
we can then I can compromise.
so please all about the money.
Yeah, I mean this thing is about money.
Yeah.
I mean we can't be four and then we imali.
Mm.
You understand? You're gonna depress me.
You really gonna but
Exactly.
but for me, me being a man, right?
Mm.
And me having my fair share of cheating and being okay. What oh my god.
When I was like it's hey, you are you
Kenya ni.
but it's hey.
You when I'm
Like
like, wow, but
Uh-uh.
anyway, me like I said, I've got my
Yes.
fair share of these two things, right? Um, but anyway,
Baba Belele.
ngirilo ke babelo. See, let me just fix this up. But anyway, let's get
Yeah.
right to it. Me being a gent, I would like it, but
Mm.
thing is, there'll always be fights and whatsoever, you know.
Mm.
But like you said, you have to have the money because you have to support, right?
Yes.
As a man, you have to provide
Definitely.
and support and bring in the
Not
security
enough
and whatsoever,
conversation that
you
much.
know. So I'm getting feedback, but anyway, but I would also like it to happen, you know. For me, it'll be on some okay, fine. These ladies with me that will actually accept for me for who I am and actually
Yes.
understand
Yes.
where I'm going as a person
Yeah.
and understanding that not rice every day.
True.
You understand?
Mm.
So sometimes sometimes you go out to the restaurants, got Wednesday, go high.
Mm.
That's one thing that I also would like to happen. But at least for my four,
Mm.
five nyana, if the fourth one would agree.
So why is it a problem when a woman says he wants 4 husbands and then y'all are like, it's not gonna happen? But it's
Did
okay
I not
for
tell
a
you
man.
guys this? That when a lock is opened by a lot of keys,
Suka.
it's a useless lock. And now that a key that opens so many locks
Is
is a
that your
master key.
mentality? That you
Well, I'm still growing, so it should be. I'm still young anyway.
That's a very bad mentality.
For what?
So
I keep
that-
talking about
no.
polygamy.
Yes, and what I'm
So
saying
I'm
is,
the master key now.
oh, just like that. So
Just-
why can't a woman be a master key?
How can you be okay? How can you be? It's gonna sound wrong. How can you be a master key when you are the lock and you have to be opened?
I get that, but
Talk to me. Talk to me. Focus on me. Talk to me.
no, I am focused on you, but you also okay.
Yes.
No,
You can't be. You can't be a key because you are the lock. You have to be opened.
no. I mean, let the woman also be the key as well.
How?
The same way you are a key.
No, but listen. You must understand that. Nah. I'm supposed to provide security for
What
you,
if
right?
I, as a woman, I can also provide?
Kanjan.
With money.
We're not bringing money to the table,
Yes.
But now you want a man with money. Why should I have money when you will have
You're
money?
not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, why can't we flip the script?
You can't flip the script because
Why?
listen, I'm providing
Why
the
can't
security,
you?
and now
Okay, why can't
I'm the one that's locking it because I'm going to unlock with my master key.
And what is your master key?
Oh, come on, Joe. You want me to talk about that? Do you not know what my master key is?
Nothing. I'm not like forget sex when I'm thinking about.
No,
being
we're not
real.
thinking about sex.
Then what is a master key?
My master key is my master key that's going to unlock the security that I'm providing to you.
You're very vague. I still don't get. What's the master? Tatos, can I bring you in? What's the master key?
The master key is the main key.
What is the main
What's
key?
the main
What
key?
is the main key?
Hey guys, not gonna pata pata. Like I don't.
Exactly. My
Okay,
thing
now,
is,
but to be honest, yes,
like-
it is. It is.
and I'm saying let's not think about that part.
But for me to actually be in a polygamous relationship
Yes.
is because I'm going to offer the sex, I'm going to offer the money, I'm going to offer the food, I'm going to protect you. I'm also going to
Can't
offer
a
you.
woman do that? Can't a woman offer the sex? Can't a woman offer the money? Can't offer security? Can't we offer that? Can't we offer that?
I'm not saying you can't offer it, but
What
at the end
I-
of the day, I have 5 women or 4 women,
Yes.
and I have to provide for all of you guys.
And
Meaning
eh,
that whatever I'm giving to you guys, you are
yes,
enjoying. I
exactly.
get piano.
Now I'm saying let's flip the script. Can't a woman get 5 husbands and then she's also provide to that husband, that other husband, that other
But
husband?
which woman has done that though?
That's what I'm saying. Why can't we have
Do
it?
it and let her
Hey, yeah.
Ee,
So
ra
why
re
don't
bona
you
wena.
want it? Let's do it.
It's not gonna be
Not
cute,
personally,
dude. Imagine.
You see,
Okay, but
because
listen, there is
society painted that way. Society has already put it in your ear and in your mind. Only a man can have multiple wives and it's okay, and a woman can't. That's what society has already.
we're not
told
saying
you
a woman
guys.
can't. A woman has never done that. You know,
Exactly,
then have
because
the
society has said
no
it.
have that accolade to be the first woman to have a
I
polygamous
won't
relationship.
now as a whole. I don't want it.
Why
Nah,
not?
Because I just gave you a reason. I'm very selfish with my time.
You're
I
selfish with the
hate
time,
it.
but you can give your time
I
to
can't.
5 men.
I.
It's too much.
So
I'm so hurt.
can you not have that?
No.
Well, our boring boyfriend though.
No, he doesn't.
Guys, at some point in time, I have certain things that I don't like about you. You
Yeah.
have certain things that you don't like about me.
We
But at some
talk
point,
about it.
Utel, at the end of the day, even if you do talk about it, that's why you want your me time, and your me time will lead you to going to other men.
So you're condoning cheating when
I'm not condoning it. I'm condoning polygamy.
No, but
If
that's
it's registered under the
And-
government, that's what I'm
okay,
approving.
and what I'm saying is, why can't women also get multiple husbands? Why?
I'm not saying they can't get that. I'm
You said
saying
it
I'm
first.
saying be the first woman to have a
And I
polygamous
said,
relationship.
No, I'm not going to because I don't like it.
Why not?
I told you. Do you listen?
Dude, okay, wherever you are, woman, wherever you are, and if you like different kinds of men,
Yeah.
I say that go get that polygamous relationship and we'll be on the news and whatsoever, and we will approve you as us men who like polygamous polygamy.
No, but guys, let's not. Now I'm fighting for the woman. What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I'm not
I didn't
allowing
say-
it.
But the way you sounding, you coming from like, no, why? You said you're the key. A man is the key. A lock and don't do anything. And I'm just like, okay, I don't understand because as a woman, you also provide. You can also provide for your man, right?
Yeah, you can.
You
But
can.
girls sometimes don't.
Okay, but girls. Now we talk about women now.
Okay, when you're a woman, have you ever provided for your man?
Yes.
What have you provided that we should know?
Why do you want to ask me things now?
I can't be talking about a relationship. This is what we should
I
know.
have provided the things like time. I give him my time.
Guys.
I've given money whenever he needs money.
Really?
Yes.
You're lying.
I'm telling you.
Okay, fine. I'll
definitely
try to
telling
take
you.
that, but I don't think that you've done that.
I have, trust me. Now all I'm saying, society must stop. We should be that. We should.
Wow.
We should
Okay. Load shedding I'm stationing.
all I'm saying, we should be open
Okay.
and allow women to also explore. It shouldn't just be a man, a man, a man, a man, a man, a man. And we shouldn't allow young men like you to have that mentality throughout.
But listen,
We're trying to change.
I feel like you're forgetting my last statement.
What
I
is it?
said, if you don't want to do it, then let another woman become the first woman.
And I'm not even arguing about it.
Then why are you saying my mentality and my thinking and
I
whatsoever?
think I'm giving my opinion on the
Okay.
whole thing. What I'm saying, someone else can start it.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be normal because
Yeah.
it's not normal. If you speak to a Zulu person and tell them, you want to get married to 3 husbands, but that's uyahlanya. You understand?
But now you're being tribalist.
I'm not. It's the truth, and you know it.
It's
You
not the truth.
vote-
Don't include tribalism in this chat.
Okay, all right. So it's not true.
It's not true. Because I'm not a tribalist. Okay, I'm not saying you are one, but I can't
Oh,
include
what are you
tribalism.
saying?
You can't say Zulus. You can't say if you go to a Zulu man and you tell him that you want 3 husbands now, but they're going to say
You
you're
know why I'm
tribe.
saying this? Because just 2 weeks ago we had a Zulu man on the show, and we asked him the very same question. He said it's not. They don't allow it.
That's that particular Zulu
But
man.
he's Zulu. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Him is Zulu.
yeah,
So now you
want
want me to say Okapano said ABC.
yeah. Don't say a Zulu man. Don't say a Zulu man.
you
Say
are-
Kopano. Yeah, himself
Okay,
said
let
that.
me rephrase it.
And me, the big O, I'm saying go have that polygamous relationship. At the end of the day, are we on the common ground?
I hear you, but I don't agree with
Oscar
you.
Mazulu, Erika Kopano.
Okay, him, the guy.
Yes.
He said he doesn't allow it.
Yeah, but
and you know why I'm saying that? Because he said that in their culture, are you Zulu?
No. But I come from a Nguni tribe.
That's different.
It's a Nguni tribe, dude. It's part of me. I'm part of that.
You're so exhausting. I can't. No.
But I am part of that, though. Am I not? My dad is close.
Okay, do you? Okay, we're not in your culture. Do you allow a woman to have multiple husbands?
I've never seen it happen, but I'm not saying it's not allowed. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Aren't you smart enough to figure out what?
No.
It
doesn't mean if I can drive a Ferrari, then it's not normal. No. I'm not driving a Ferrari. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You can't compare like that.
But it's the same thing. Doesn't mean if I'm not using this telephone, then someone else won't use another telephone.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to say? I've never seen it happen. So I won't know that it's not allowed.
But
Because
no
polygamous relationships.
You're being very difficult.
I'm being honest, but
very difficult.
No, but I'm being honest. I've never seen that happen.
But I'm telling you, based on someone who told me who's a Zulu man.
But what I'm saying is,
you're not a Zulu man.
But what I'm saying is,
I come from the Zulu
but it's be a part of the same tribe. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Yes, and what I'm saying is, I've never seen it happen. But I'm not saying
it's not normal in their culture.
Yeah, then make it normal then.
And I just said, if a woman out there wants to do it, they must do it.
Okay.
And I'm supporting it.
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
And I'm trying to clean the mind that someone like you has the same mind. A man shouldn't. The man has the key or whatever.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm trying to say that like even a woman has the key.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I don't think the woman does have the key, but anyway.
Why do you think that?
Why do I think that?
Why?
You can't be a woman and have a key. Dude.
Because why?
Because I'm the one that's gonna buy the house at the end of the day.
And who said that? Who said a
do
woman can't buy?
Do you not want a man who's richer than you?
No.
But you want a man with money?
Yes.
Then
I want him to have his own money. I want to have my own money.
Oh.
It doesn't mean I want him to be richer than me. I can also be richer than him
and now
still be in a healthy relationship.
But what I'm saying is, you want him to provide. I
never said that.
Do you not want a man to provide for you?
No, he can provide, but I can also provide for myself. You asked me if I were to get into his table. Do I want? And I told you that I can only get into that. That it would it's highly impossible if he has the money.
Then
now I'm talking millions and billions now because I don't want him to stress me.
Okay,
that's what I said.
So if he
has money.
Okay, fine. Let's move right along. I just want to hear from the viewers and whatsoever.
Does he have money?
Yeah, he does have money.
Like a lot.
He's a multi-millionaire.
All right, bring him here. Then.
I'll bring him. He'll be part of your guest. I know you're gonna crash over him, but just know he's got 7 other wives.
I think I told you.
Okay, but no problem. But what I want to know is that can we also put it on the it's already put on about this polygamous thing. But what I really don't like is that I've also watched there's a show Moja Love.
No, it's on Mzansi 161.
It's moved now.
It has never been on Moja
Love. There's another one here, Daman Wangaka.
Oh
yeah, you know it. Yes, with 7 not 7 wives, 7 gay men. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yes. But that's one thing for me. I feel like to actually get them to like him because
what is wrong with you? Why?
It's my views. That kind of polygamous relationship is unhealthy and it's very toxic. How
do you know? Have you been there?
I can see it.
But just because you can see doesn't mean they're
happy. Okay, listen. I asked you this question yesterday. What is the point of a reality show? For me to be inside your life. You're allowing me to now know your life.
Mm.
And I'm saying that the life that they're living in that polygamous relationship is not healthy.
Okay, that's okay. That's in your eyes. You see it as unhealthy. I don't see it as unhealthy. I see, because if it's not unhealthy, why are they still there?
Because I'm tired, but it's at the end of the
Why?
day.
You see, you now that's a different. Now you.
So do you understand how these
No.
people fight for this change? And this change is also on some no little just so alleged so little just so alleged so. And then they still have to go with what he's saying.
But you're forgetting the important thing. What if they love him?
But love does not come. That doesn't mean if I love you now, I
No.
cannot disagree with you though.
I get it, but what I'm saying, what if Toba Obama
Linton Rata, you doesn't mean you can't disagree with me.
and also I don't feel like the man is bossing them.
He is
or
bossing them,
he's-
even though
I
he's
know
providing.
not.
He is. I mean, there's certain things that these people.
He's not.
There's certain things that these people can't do because there was a
And
time.
you can't say he would do saying.
Nagger, I'm
something.
thinking. That's my thought, and no one can control my
Very
thought.
bad thought.
Why is my thoughts bad to you these days? Joe? What's your problem? Relax.
No, but now I'm relaxed.
But what
Trust me,
I'm saying,
chilled.
my thinking is
Yeah,
that Daman I berekisang.
to keep them.
Yes, because there was some point in time there was this girl came back to a sense
Mm.
on some, you know what, I have to leave this relationship.
Mm.
But did she leave or did he leave? He didn't leave. Because why he's like, hi, and whatsoever, and he still stayed. Why? Since I know
Because wamorata.
Joe.
Because wamorata.
So you think it's a healthy relationship?
I can't comment on it because I'm not in part of it.
No, you don't have to be part of it to comment
No,
about
but
it.
I can't. I'll sit here and observe from an outside and be like, it's not healthy. But I'm wasting my thoughts.
But what are your
if they are
thoughts?
happy?
But now we want
They
to.
are happy.
We
I
want.
see
We
them
want.
well happy.
Listen.
Hence they
You
in a
must remember that we
relationship.
are interacting with people, and we want to hear your thoughts
And I
because
just said it.
that-
They are happy. Hence they are there.
what's your thought onto this relationship? Answer me. I'm not thinking. I'm not
just
saying. I'm not
said
saying.
they are
Bona
happy.
babiang or whatsoever.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on what's happening
It's nice. It's
for
nice.
you?
Kumnandi. I mean, like, it's nice.
Yo, you're giving me vague answers though.
That's rich coming from you.
Wow. Should it does it
That
doesn't
is
it
rich
doesn't
coming
that
from
does
you.
not even deserve a moment of silence because no, it's not cute at the end of the day.
That is a rich coming from you.
But what I'm trying to say is that's not an answer that
So
I'm
what do you
looking
want me to say? You want me to say, Jorge,
Tell
the
me.
relationship is toxic. I don't like how he treats them. I don't like how he runs the
for. Okay,
show.
what do
I
you,
don't
okay,
like
listen, what do you like in the show?
What do I don't like anything.
So it's not that means it's not good.
No, just because I don't like it. It's for remember, I'm an audience. I'm not the target audience for that show. Hence I'm saying I don't feel anything. It's okay. It's good for entertainment,
Yeah.
but I can't comment much on it and be like, I think it's unhealthy. I think it's what. Okay, I have an opinion on that.
What is that opinion? That's what I want to hear.
I just said.
No, Mara Kagiso, ke a kgopela, Joe. At least
Okay, because that relationship is so unhealthy. I don't like
that's
it.
what I want to
hate it.
hear. Thank
No,
you. That's what I want to
I'm
hear.
lying,
Okay, fine. I hear you then.
Okay, the relationship is very toxic.
Okay.
I feel like what that man is doing is very unhealthy.
Yeah.
I don't like it. He must stop.
Okay.
Yes. Are you happy?
Abutiwa uthando
Are you
nesithembu.
happy?
Awuthando baring.
Are you happy?
I'm very happy. I'm
Alright.
delighted. Wow.
I'm into peace. As long as you're happy, then let's
No,
go.
but anyway, there's also the Istanbul one,
Yes.
right? And what about that one?
Okay, with that one, I love it. Because
Funny how she can comment on something
no,
that's good.
listen.
Okay.
The reason why I love it because the guy is cute. Woman. And I wouldn't mind being the fifth wife. I hope he's watching. Because okay on Emali and I and stress
Yeah.
right. So
Alright.
that one, no, on a serious note, I'm being serious now. I'm gonna go back to my Yogo Mojo Love and
Okay.
I'm being very, very, very serious. I think, like I said, I can't really comment much on it because remember, I'm just an audience. I watch from what I see on
Yeah.
TV. Ne? And remember, with reality show TV, we give the people what we want them to see.
Okay.
And it takes time to shoot that show.
Okay.
So as a producer, you sit down and you think
about it.
what's entertaining at the moment. We don't know when the cameras are not rolling, how happy they are.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I can't sit there and judge and be like, that man is abusing Batowal or that man is doing what you three. Remember when I start saying that, now I'm looking down on him and being like, he's being an abusive person.
Yeah.
And for me, quite frankly, I don't like people abuse people in general, despite your gender. I just don't like women abusing other people. So I can't say he's abusing them when they haven't spoken out and be like, I'm being abused.
But let's say there's a relationship where you see somebody getting abused. Are you still not gonna talk about it because she hasn't come out to
Did
the
you hear
people?
what I just said? When they are speaking and saying, guys, I am being abused. If Mika's gonna tell me, "Kahi, my husband or boyfriend is abusing me," I'm definitely gonna speak out.
But listen to what
But
I'm saying.
If she's not saying anything,
But
I'm
sometimes,
not gonna say
okay,
anything.
if she's not saying anything, but you see her coming back home with bruises, what are you gonna say?
That's different. I can't already sign. So obviously I'm gonna sit her down and be like, friend, no, what's happening?
Yeah.
Let's talk. And also, it will depend. Where she and I are. Are we friends or we just colleagues?
So if you're a colleague, but you see her being abused, she's not gonna help.
You must, guys. It's very important. Stay in your lane. Mind your own business.
But you are a voice, and I do not. Do you, okay, but
remember, if you're not invited to a battle, don't go at that battle. Because mina angazi what's causing them to fight. And that's what I'm saying. If she's gonna speak and say, Kahi, listen, I have a problem, but I don't know how to go about it. Umuntu moyang abuse is doing ABCD. Now, if I'm not gonna do anything about it, then I'm a bad person. But if I'm gonna start acting and remember, if I see you beating your wife, I'm gonna be like, friend, what's going on?
Yeah.
What's really going on? You understand? But it's not my business to go on a public platform and be like, Obiko is abusing Umiche. Without you knowing what's happening.
I understand where you're coming from. That really is a great view. For the first time ever today, me and Kagiso Pachechom Zizi are the celebrities.
It's been a long show.
But we're not done.
I know.
So relax. We are still here.
Remember, I've got braids and my ears are so small. These things are hurting me.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I can't relate. I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you.
Well, I'm saying that I can't relate.
Oh.
So I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I can see that you have them, but I don't know what's going through.
Okay.
You understand? So yeah,
this is where, and I'm like, I agree with you.
For the first time.
Yeah.
When I do agree,
ever since we did the show together, this is the first time I'm agreeing with you.
Wow.
You can't relate.
Just because
By the way, I love this view.
Which view?
This.
The one that we're having.
Yeah.
It's very cute. It's not bad. I like it too. Maybe I can top so. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna get into trouble for this. I'm gonna get into trouble for this. I'm sorry, guys. Can you please cut that when we post it?
It's already on. What do you mean cut it?
But I look dazzling in this. Do I not?
In what?
In the scotch.
You like chains, ne? Like you're a rock star.
Yeah, I am a rock star.
I'm a rock star.
For those who don't know, this is a Burberry set. Wow. But did think But anyway, let's move right along.
Yeah.
We're still talking about this polygamous relationship, and if you have views and thoughts about what this sharing of men or sharing of a woman, which has never happened, and I would like to see it because I'm not a fan, but I am a little supporter of it.
That's what I was challenging you that just before we got into this. Well, it's not a big argument. Still, we get into this
debate
back and forth. We understand. I asked you,
Yeah.
would you do it?
Yeah, I would.
I mean, would you allow it if a woman were to say, let's say if you and I were in a relationship,
Okay.
and I'm like, listen, babe, I want to take this thing to a next level,
Mm.
and I'm like, I want to bring Sam in
Okay.
to be my husband.
Mm.
Are you gonna allow it?
If you and I in a relationship.
I cannot just say that.
Okay, I want to understand the situation.
You and I, we are married.
Okay.
We are married. We are a couple.
First of all, what is Sam bringing to the table?
What do you mean? What is like? What are you asking in terms of like?
Happy must remember that if we're in a relationship and we're in marriage,
yes.
what we have together is what we are sharing.
Yes.
We're a team now.
Yes.
Now you want to include another team member.
Yes.
So that team member must somehow provide what I can provide, which is something better.
Why must it be about you? What if it's about me?
Then let's leave it. We are leaving this.
So we're divorcing.
Yeah, we are.
You don't condone it.
No, I'm not saying I don't condone it. That thing must also benefit me. Hence, it's also benefiting the wives that I will have.
So how is it when you have multiple wives? How does it benefit me?
How does it benefit you?
Yeah.
Where now you're gonna get more money.
You also get
Because listen, Bona, me being the big O and being the rich big O, right? I'm also gonna marry a rich woman, another rich woman, and of course that rich woman must come. Me and her must sit down and be on some. You understand that I've got other wives, right?
Yes.
For you to get in, at least if give me the 50,000, and I'll just do something for you. But now I'm going to use that 50,000 to enhance the other ladies' lives, or not even 50,000, but my 100,000. To enhance their lives for them to benefit, and I'm also giving her something in return, but she doesn't have to know.
But that's what I'm saying, Jorge.
It has to benefit the whole team because we are team members.
Exactly. Here. How does it benefit you? The same way you say
what he has to bring to the table has to benefit me.
Maybe he's bringing more money.
Then it's fine. Let's date. Let's jolla.
then we can get into it together. All of it.
Yes.
Then I'm saying, okay,
But
I sit you
let me
guys-
tell you something.
Yeah.
When we have sex, I'm not going to have sex with you and him.
Why?
I'm sorry, I can't do that because I'm not benefiting. I'm only going like what am I doing with another man in my room with my wife? What am I doing? Am I literally gonna have to look at him have sex with my wife? No, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Allow
That's
it.
why now, since he's bringing food to the table or whatever to the table, you guys must build your own house. That side in the.
I don't think in a matured way, the sex part it's going to like happen that way, because remember what this thing is. As much as we are married to the same person, you still have your own house.
Yeah.
I still have my own house. You understand? As much as we do see each other and everything else, but then I think this thing is going to be dealt in a mature way.
Yeah.
So even if I get another husband while I'm still married to you, and I get another husband, I'm not going to now be like when we're having when we're about to make love or whatever, and now it's like I bring the whole team and it's like a mess.
No, man, I
I
understand.
think I'm gonna share my time. I'm gonna go to you, spend time with you, come back and go to him. Same thing.
Okay, I understand.
So what I'm saying, whatever men can do, let women do it as well.
Okay, we get that. This is the Melville Drive with the big one, Kagiso Paki, Chomzizi the celebrity, and now we're gonna move to the news headlines with Nompumelele. Nompumelelo Gumbi.
In with the final news headlines at the bottom of the hour. The time now is 5:30. Former VBS Chief Financial Officer Philip Chusa has been sentenced to an effective 7 years in jail for fraud. Archbishop Tutu celebrates his 89th birthday. Minister Ronald Lamula condemns violence caused by protesting farmers. Free State farmers have stormed the holding cells of Brendan Horner murder accused. And in international news, restrictions have been lifted in Auckland as New Zealand records no new coronavirus infections. For ilovemelville.live news, good afternoon. I am Unompumelelo Kumbi. The time now is 5:30.
And of course, this is the Melville Drive with the big O and Kagiso Paki Chomzizi the celebrity. And we were
Celebrities. I told you if you can't say it properly, don't say it.
Kopelo, you should get IT specialists to just cut that. Because wow. But anyway, we were on this feature that we had the ship drive, and we were talking about the views on polygamy and whatsoever. And for you don't like it, right? And you gave out your views and whatsoever.
Man.
It really isn't cheat, but only if the man. And let's not forget, I'm going to give you that guy's number.
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he's my
soulmate.
Yeah, you never know these things. So bring him in and let's sign a contract. Let's talk.
Imagine signing a contract, Manyor.
Yeah, I mean, why not? We must sign a contract.
Wow! Oh my goodness.
Anyway, there's a party, and you're gonna tell us exactly how people can get hold of the tickets.
All right. This is the GOHS Pride Party. You can tickets are on sale at email@exploitspace.tm for details, or buy at ERF 350 Studios, 16 Main Road, Melville. This is the Pride Month party on the 29th of October 2020.
Yeah, boo.
Let's get to this. So we're still talking about.
Are you going to the party before you?
No, I am Nyana. I'm going to check it out, and then if it's good, then I'm staying. That's what I do.
All right.
If I go to Groove and it's a good party, I stay. But if it's not, we move on to the next party until we get the party that fits my brand.
issue for the shoe, for the shoe,
AP
for
mask
the
if we need
shoe.
tissue. But anyway,
Yeah.
we're still talking about this feature that we're having, and we're about to wrap it up because we got so many views. I mean, so many views from you, from me, Clay, from everybody back in behind the scenes.
Yeah,
we
definitely.
we actually had a great jam-packed show today.
Show.
And like I was saying, vele, I mean, like, if I do have the money, if I'm able to support, maybe a couple of wives, then Joe,
Yeah.
we're in it together. I really would want that to happen.
Anyway, I have a bit of scenario. I have a bit of scenario that I want to read out quickly. Women seek advice on cheating husband.
Okay.
The husband used to work in a different country, and few weeks into the job, he starts having he starts having affairs
After getting a job.
in another country.
Yeah. To be honest, guys, I feel like us being that's the story, right?
Yeah. Then listen.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes, and then this is the response to him, to the man. He said he has been away for a matter of weeks. When he had cheated on me, at that time I was 7 months pregnant. She wrote. He had 2 one-night stands and slept with another woman on more than one occasion.
Yeah. I feel like what we should do, what men should do. You must understand that despite you having to leave for work and whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm talking on a matured level, on the matured big O side, right? Can we not laugh, please?
What is wrong with you? Like,
We are serious now. We are giving advice.
so I mustn't love.
About my come on, Joe, this is an advice. I'm trying to tell you myself.
But me, when I hear things funny, I must not. Guys.
Okay, but despite that, so I was just saying that that you've got a wife back at home. Do the things that you got to do for you to have a healthy relationship. At the end of the day, I mean, you know that she was pregnant. I mean, like, we can't be bringing in problems into the relationship while already there's another certain thing that we have to care about and have like great memories together.
Yeah.
Right? At the 107 months, it's time we have to take photo shoots, get baby showers. We have to get all these presents coming up, and now you're all away in another country, and you're already giving the wife stress.
Yeah.
Already been knowing that a wife will always get like certain things, and like how these happens when people are pregnant and they get emotional and whatsoever.
Gender.
Not my gender. That guy.
What is your gender?
But it's that guy. Not. Can you please not?
What is wrong with you?
I hate this thing. Listen.
I never said that.
Your gender.
I said your gender.
What does that mean?
It means your
one.
But
what's on a lily?
Hey, but what's
Give
on
mom. But what's on in?
Baby. If the prince, Cinderella. Cinderella. If the shoot fits, wear it.
But a Cinderella. But anyway, what is your advice for that? Since when
Okay, I will address it a bit because the men now replied because you know what, yeah. He apparently denied everything and continued to lie, but eventually came clean after she revealed that she knew all about their affairs.
Yeah.
I was sure that the marriage was over. I told my family and friends that he had done what he had done. But when she gave birth to their baby girl, the woman was shocked at her own reaction to seeing her husband. I saw him after her birth for a few days so he could meet her and spend time with her before he had to go back aboard, she explained. I expected to hate him or to feel nothing, but I still love him and I want to be with him. That is there, right there. Problem.
But you must remember, are they in a relationship or a marriage?
It's a husband and a wife.
Okay, when you guys go through your vows situation, you always say through thick and thin,
yes, richer for poor,
health,
sickness
or
and health,
you understand. We understand that there will be certain situations. We shouldn't say, okay, it's fine for him to do that, right? But now that it's done, what's the way forward? Since you do love this guy, since you still love him, let's talk about it. Let's fix this.
Divorce, my darling.
No, she still loves the guy.
Why? That's the problem right there.
For better or for worse, this thing's going to pass. At the end of the day, it's gonna pass. Let us stay true to our vows. At the end of the day, I understand
the fact that you are right, and I don't admit it. That
yes. Whoa! I can literally take off my jacket right and just spin it around. Wow! Are you guys hearing her? Are you guys hearing what Kaki is saying? Wow, guys, and I can actually be serious for some for the big O. Actually, I can be serious. I can be that serious big O. But anyway, yeah, like let's stay true to our vows, man.
Yeah.
Certain things do happen, but
Ish.
we're not saying that they should happen at the end of
Yeah,
the day,
we're
right?
not condoning gore it should
Yeah,
be a
yeah, yeah,
normal thing,
mm,
but always saying gore, um, um, ish- yeah, just try to fight, but also you must fight a battle that is
it's
worth
winning.
winning.
Yeah.
So we can't, so I'm not saying she must now fight and now the guy will continue to cheat and everything like
Mm.
that. No, if it was since I hate her, then
I feel like you know what he should do, or the girl should do. You
Mhm.
you saw what Cardi B did
To
Offset.
yeah,
If you cheat again, I'm leaving you.
yes.
From that moment,
Now that's me. If you
from
cheat,
again,
no,
let's say you're in that
once,
situation.
yeah, you cheat now, kuphelile. I am not gonna compromise my happiness. I'm soze. I don't care how much I love you. I don't care how much the sex is so good. You are going to leave. I'll call you if I need it.
Yeah. Do you hear
That's
that? I'll
it.
call you if I need it.
Yes. I'm soze. I'm nyege. I'm never. You cheat now,
It's gone.
kuphelile. We're signing a contract.
Brafan me moto generally le Kagiso Park jobs these are celebrities.
What
Please
about
make
you
sure
better not.
because you are vying.
Yeah, because we are
Okay.
hamba. We are paying like
Ashifa bona banyaka bu download like isithembu kwalo bu Casper Vest. So
Aibo.
let's make it a point that you don't cheat, my
I never
gent.
said that. Not all I said.
You are blushing, so come on. Libo muhali gam. You are blushing because wow. But anyway, we're gonna start recapping about the show. We talked
Yeah.
about current affairs. We
Mhm.
talked about the Hawks are on Ace Mahoshula,
Yes.
which is an ANC Secretary General, and apparently he's saying that it will be a Hollywood kind of arrest. And
Mhm.
also with the guy that's been running around with people's money, he's been stealing 700,000.
Yeah.
His name is Fisa Johannes Kumalo. For
Mhm.
anyone, if you guys know him, his whereabouts, please do contact what's this the police. Please, anyway, let me read this again. Anyone with the information about his whereabouts is
Mm.
urged to contact the investigating officer in the case of Sergeant Amos Mahlangu on 071 481 3069. 071 481 3069
Mm.
or contact Crime Stop 0860 01 11
Mm.
or by sending a tip or via the My SAPS app. All information received will be treated with restricted confidence, says Kotori. And I'm gonna read again the Crime Stop number 0860 01 11. Let's get this going. And
Yeah,
we're also
man.
talking about the Uber and the Bolt being, not being safe and how Twitter was going along. And it wasn't really a great thing because now I need transport, the cheapest transport, but still I'm not safe at the end of the day,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
It really isn't a cute thing. We also talked about Gifile Mabote,
Mhm.
talked about her having to give away all the things that belongs to her to the officing of those who
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
And
Put energy into it.
what energy
Put the energy into
to
it.
which like to what
No, I'm singing.
nka re tla bitsa idols so mise re tla mo founela a zwakale mo a tlo tsela di
Ebile re
auditions.
gore he ke editseng.
O
No
editseng eng?
thanks.
O
Ebile
edi-
ga ka auditiona. So we just call you in
Wow.
because wow.
But anyway, let's move right along. Junior the Rocker does also seek justice for his friend who was killed,
Yeah.
which is Mlu. Let's get justice for this gent. It really isn't a cute thing to experience a murder of a friend. Mohale as well wants to act as a straight man. That's the headline. We're not gonna go deep into that because we've been this show has actually been about Mohale. But anyway, Kespanyoves as well tested for tested positive for COVID-19.
Yeah.
We also spoke about the ship drive, about how you guys have your takes on polygamous relationships. Sorry for that.
Mhm. Would
So
you do it? Would you not?
yes,
What's your take on it? We spoke all
Mm.
about it. Please don't forget to comment on the comment section
yes,
and let us know your opinion. Because I mean, we can only say much here,
we
and
can
then
yes. We
yeah.
need to interact
engage
with
with the audience, the listeners.
yes.
Pela, we are double now.
I get about level le lona ba re utlwela.
Hey, that's the same.
Danko.
We double.
Have another man
Re double,
levels,
man.
man.
How was I going to fella? They can
It
also
was
watch.
what?
How was I going to watch? They
You
can
can also listen. At the end of the day, whatever you
we
want
are
to do,
here.
you are there.
Exactly.
I mean, like in the levels. Don't blame us. Blame I love Melville Live.
Melville.live.
But
Exactly.
this is the Melville Drive with the big one. Kagiso Package from
Yeah,
Zizi, the
man.
celebrities. And for me, we'll only leave you guys with GVO. That is good vibes only. But be good. And if you can't be good, be bad. Just don't get caught.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
See you guys
That is a
tomorrow.
wrap. Bye-bye.